travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice, bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters, masters of the metaverse. Masters, masters of the metaverse. Masters, masters of the metaverse. Masters, masters of the metaverse.
This is your waffle. Well, I'm walking down the road, just going home, but I got 7 cats following me. Oh, they want some wet food too, with kitty attitude, one that is so fluffy. Oh, kitties, oh, kitties, I wish I could take all of you home with me. I just love every cat in the world, even if it's acting like a churl. I feel like I'm more cat than girl, but it's not easy. Verse 2.
Okay, should we join you?
Yeah. I wish I had a home where all the cats could roam, or stand or walk or sleep, or lick themselves for an hour and a half, then nap again if they please. And we would meow. Yes, we would meow all night, 'cause that's what some cats like to do. You know?
I do.
We would rub against everything, unless we don't want to do that. Oh, how I wish I could be a cat. It's not easy. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, it's not easy. Wish I could be a kitty.
Thank you, Vanessa.
A quest that seems impossible.
A quest that seems impossible, becoming a cat?
Yeah.
Becoming a cat.
I did not drink enough before tonight.
So welcome back, everyone. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on with Masters of the Metaverse. We are excited to be here with you tonight, broadcasting from the Penny Arcade studio through Hyper RPG, the hyperactive, interactive, community-driven Twitch channel where we do all sorts of crazy fun stuff and have a blast together. Before we jump into the show, a couple things I gotta let you know about.
Ooh, things.
There's one thing too. Something I know you already know, but it's always good to remind you, is that if you are not already a subscriber to the channel, you do have the option of using an Amazon Prime account to be a subscriber basically for free. Or if you are someone who's able to afford to chip in and help out through a standard donation, that is fine too if you don't have Amazon. You don't have to be a subscriber to watch the shows and such, but let's be honest, it helps keep everything going. And so it's just good to acknowledge that.
Not to mention all the great emojis you get.
You do get great emojis, like that awesome waffle one that I love how it pops.
Beautiful.
It's so cute.
And if,
Not overused at all.
And if you miss something, then you can watch it with the chat, which is my favorite part.
I do too.
Exactly. The store is live at metaverse.straylogic.com. The store is a place where you can do several things that we'll tell you about in just a second. Following the show tonight is going to be another episode of Indomitable, the little show that keeps on going as long as new sponsors are found. And tonight is going to be Transformers, I believe, is the world.
Ooh, did Michael Bay sponsor them?
Ooh, there you go. The whole show is just going to be explosions.
Yeah, and then a camera that circles the table.
Yes. Gratuitous shots of... Never mind. With the Hyper Otaku, our new anime show continues Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If I butchered the pronunciation, I apologize. And lastly,
you said Tuesday correctly.
I did say Tuesday correctly. Lastly, this week, Hyper will be at PAX West. coming up this coming weekend. So us up here in Seattle, we've been warned that the LA crew is coming to invade. So
Bring it.
Bring it.
Come on, LA
There's
crew.
a chance that they may be, in fact, invading the studio for a show on Friday.
Oh, that's true. I heard rumors that we might have a special guest from LA
right.
coming on Friday for Death from Above.
And he might be an ordinary pirate.
I'm excited to have
actual
another ordinary pirate.
Ordinary.
So stay tuned, though, because there's lots of fun stuff happening coming up around here and such. And yeah, so if you've not seen Masters of the Metaverse before, welcome. Glad to have you. And if you have seen it, welcome back. Still glad to have you, too. This is a crazy mashed up show. It's kind of like Quantum Leap meets Sliders with dice. We have all these fine folks here who portray different meta pilots from different realities that are dropped into avatars in other realities, controlling all sorts of powers and abilities that you get to screw with them on.
Thank you.
So before we go any further into it, how about you, sir? If you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself and explain a little bit about how the slider functions that's in front of you.
You like an old prat ball.
It's okay, we'll hear you in just a second. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, we'll get you
to
back.
There's no warning.
We love you. We want to hear the things.
Well, here on Masters of the Metaverse, every player controls 2 character sheets. The first being their meta pilot, the player aspect of their character. Who has a certain set of abilities and attributes the same as any other character. Once inserted into their avatar, they have access to both sheets. Therefore, the player can choose whether they're using something from their avatar or their pilot or their avatar sheet at any given time. However, the closer they are to their avatar, the easier it is for them to use powers and abilities from that side.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, did you introduce yourself?
I did. My name is Christian Doyle.
did say that, that's right.
I play Metapilot Crash Jackson, and today the avatar of Leaf Friend Dayspring, the druid.
Leaf Friend.
You can call me
yes.
Leaf.
You're not
Yes.
a druid. You're just filthy and stoned.
Yes, I gave Christian a character who is the friend of the leaf. That is, Matt, if you would be so kind as to introduce yourself,
it now.
please,
Sure,
and explain, if you could just basically explain the basic concept of Tristat.
Tristat?
Yeah, kind of the
I
idea.
can't actually describe the basic
I want
premise
to
of
hear you try. It'd be
Tristat.
fun.
I lie to you when you ask me to roll stuff for comedic effect.
There you got the nation.
The idea is to roll low.
Roll
Roll low.
Yeah, better. More than anything, you want to roll
feel
low.
betrayed.
The smaller dice you use, the better, and the lower you roll, the better.
Right. Oh, I see. Yes. So
Yes.
that actually
You knew
makes
that
a lot of
much.
sense.
See, it's all good. And if you would be so kind as to introduce yourself and the characters that you are playing today.
Sure. My pilot is Nick Krieger, the apparently not a Gestalt entity, or Gestalt entity who does still have a body, and I'm playing Flippin' Bojangles, the Bard.
You didn't tell him, did you?
He's also a half elf.
It's a half-elf bard.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Oh, I'm a Bard, but at least I suck at combat.
Yeah.
Vanessa, if you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself, please, and the basic concept of the store and
God damn
chat.
it.
Sure. Hi, I'm Vanessa Postel, and I am Metapilot Aquamarine. And today, I am Olga Goodbeard, a dwarven cleric with the deity of Baronar True Silver. I take 3 times to get something right. That's part of my character. It is. It's right there.
I love it.
It's not. So, this thing right here, the Meta Store, you could put a link in chat right now.
It's true. These things exist.
There's really great stuff. There's buffs to buy for the party,
Thank
buffs
you.
for individuals.
Thank you.
There's things for Chris, things for you. And I'm sure that you might want to articulate this better.
No, you're doing great. And tonight, Chad, is the last night of this version of the store. Because we just learned right before the show started that Zach would like to give folks the week off next week. And so we're going to be moving. Our season 2 premiere will be on September 11th. So in a couple of weeks. And we have completely revamped the store in preparation for that day. And I am very excited to share you guys what's gonna happen with that, including sneak peek 12 avatars for the cast to rotate through.
What?
It's gonna be friggin' awesome.
So this is like the last time for these specific things in the store. So that's a special note.
It is,
Thanks
it
for
is.
letting me know.
So you had 12 things to pick from, and you still gave me a Bard?
I wanted to hear you sing. Actually, it was a promise I made during the Demon Hunters RPG.
Yeah, he made it a goal.
When you guys reached the 1,500 mark and people were like, well, what do we do for the next half hour? I told them if they could get to 2,000, I'd put you in a bard today.
Oh, so it's your fault, Chad. Should know.
He was already mad at them, Chris. Now
There's other stuff like giveaways that happen when a certain amount of money is.
And yes, Chad, I've not forgotten the giveaways also from that night. In addition, the extra waffle. All
we
that
know
will
where
be-
you
will
all
be
live
taken
now,
care of,
Chad.
So it'll all be good.
all of you.
Yes, there's
Giveaways.
you're trailing on with that. Thank you, Vanessa. Yes, there are big goals. At $500, we do a digital download of one of our films that we give away.
Right.
At $1,000, we give away one of those wonderful waffles like Vanessa just did. At $1,500 in the store, we do a hack attack, which is just a free giveaway that you guys can just make us do whatever within a couple limits. And at $2,000, we do another waffle. Maggie, if you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself, please, and a little bit about Zoe and Patreon.
Yeah. So I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff, and my pilot is Rosie Harbin, the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Wrangler. And today I am playing Gidget Stumpfoot, who is a halfling rogue and slightly confused and old.
Okay, I'll show you where to go.
It's all right.
Slightly old, that was? Slightly confused and old?
I'll show you.
Or she's very confused and slightly old. No.
But Zoe and Patreon. So one of the things that we do as a company with Zoe is that we love our fans, and we are completely fan supported and fan funded. So we have
So
a
for the
Patreon.
right money, we'll come and love our fans. No, that's not right.
No, that's not the kind of thing we
No, that is not. But anyway, we have a Patreon page that we would love for you to support if you're liking what you're seeing and want us to keep doing it. And all of our video content is available on Patreon. And actually, for $5 a month, you can watch everything we've ever done. And you get access to the wikis and all kinds of other cool stuff. So if you would check that out, that'd be a big help to us. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to, but we have a bunch of stuff on Dead.Market, which I'd like to throw out.
We do.
With Demon Hunters RPG, which we did on Saturday.
Sure.
Stuff on Dead.Market
shirt's
you'd like
on
to throw out for them to
Dead.Market.
know about, not items you'd like to throw out that...
No,
Yeah.
not like the
Yeah.
stuff we don't want.
Yeah.
The stuff there is way too good to throw out.
But
True.
for
It's
very
example,
good
if
stuff.
there's Metaverse stuff on there, there's other just Zoe stuff on there, so check it out. It's a pretty cool time.
It's a cool time.
And Sarah, if you could introduce yourself, your characters, and then talk a little bit about the conversion we've been doing from remaining buffs from the week before.
Oh, okay,
Or in this
sure.
case, 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
and then
no.
I'll give you all your numbers.
Perfect. Okay.
It's good. We've all been off for a week. We've forgotten how it works.
I
Totally
am-
forgotten the entire show.
No, it's fine.
I've been off for more than a week, man.
True.
I am Sarah Sanders Odie. I played Jenica, who is a prison psychiatrist, and today I am playing Hell Yes Spleen Ripper, who likes to kill things with her big ass sword.
And then strangle them with their own entrails.
I
Let's not
forgot to
forget
grab
that
more.
part.
So I was going to grab more weapons from the car.
I have peanuts, it's fine.
How many weapons do you have in your car?
Yeah, why do we have weapons
Pastor.
in our car? Anyway,
Tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
what was the thing else? The
You were talking
conversion.
about
Okay,
conversion,
so we
which is
like,
ironic because of that
Convert
statement.
faster,
right there.
yeah.
I'm gonna break today.
Bad
and It's gonna be
jokes.
because Maggie's eating peanuts. I just know it. Today's gonna be the day I take a floor.
All right. Floor aside, we
Floor
really,
aside.
we
Sorry.
really appreciate and respect you, chat. We really, really do, and we respect all the contributions you make to us. And if we happen to not use them, like in the middle of an episode or at the end of the episode, if we have not yet gone through all the amazing things you have given to us, we want to still honor them. So what we're doing is we use them. And we pool all together all the fabulous contributions you have made at the end and put together the leftovers in a nice little doggy bag of we get extra points and stuff at the beginning of today. Doggy bag, your points.
Thank you very much. I shall
Doggy
now give
bag
you the
your
numbers.
points.
And just for the record, Alienator, I want to say I don't believe any breakage counts before the show starts.
What?
That's my personal opinion.
Ooh, I don't know.
What's your
I've already got
on?
you marked down for 1.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I deliberately leaned into that for comedic effect because I didn't
Okay.
think it counted.
Yeah, no,
So
it
if we're going to
counts.
start counting it as soon as the show goes live, I'm going to start remembering this going forward.
All right.
So
Yeah, you
it's
just-
fine. Okay, it's fine.
We always knew what the rules
We
were.
can
I didn't
compromise
know.
and make
Now
it a
I know.
half.
He's loosening up. Look, he has 2 buttons undone.
Ooh,
That's one.
But
not a lot of
likes
chest
that.
hair.
Okay, so Maggie.
They say grass don't grow on
Yes.
the playground, though. So
That's 2.
All right.
I moved my hair so I
Maggie,
can
you get
see
a +5 that you can use at any point during the show.
5?
+5. Actually, excuse me, it's a +7 because of conversion from the stuff that
I
was left
heard a
over.
plus-
He's so cool. He looks like Ryan Seacrest's dad.
+7, and then you get it's a +7 and 10 points of armor that you can use. Vanessa, you have a +6 and 20 points of armor that you can use.
Sweet.
Sarah, you have a +6 and 20 points of armor that you can use.
Thank you, Chad.
Christian and Matt, you each also have a +6 and 20 points of armor you can use.
Can I trade that for a character who's affected
I have a
outside of
+7
carnival?
and 30 points of armor that I can use.
No.
And then, Chat, I need your help with something.
Oh.
No, you do
I
not.
need a couple things from you, Chat. You just spill these words into chat. I'll read them and make my choices. I need to know from you, where is a great place to start an adventure that is not a tavern? What is an item that you should quest for? And who is someone who might guard that item?
Oh, it's Gamers Live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to start in a tavern.
Or you could be a...
Or I could perform, gather information. Why would we want that? Bard is overpowered as it is. We should probably handicap him a bit.
Why don't we do it in a bus station where everybody has to kind of pointedly ignore you?
That's not a bard, that's a busker.
They're the same thing.
Wait, what's the
aren't they?
They are not! What is the difference between a bard and a busker?
Buskers
Oh my-
make money?
Buskers are often worth robbing at the end of the day.
I volunteered for this.
Did you actually have an answer,
did.
though?
No.
Okay.
Not as funny as the one you provided.
Thank you, chat. Okay, I've got the things that I need now.
I feel handicapped without a pencil.
Here, just take this one.
And with that, Chris began
we have
writing
to-
the adventure to take place over the next 3 hours.
I'll be back in 3.5 hours. So, your fine party of adventurers, having interacted many times in the past, you wake up one morning in the local jailhouse.
Oh.
You'd have been out on a bender the night before, the local tavern. Things ensued, and you found yourself imprisoned for disturbing the peace,
Indecent exposure.
decent exposure.
That was me.
We all cheered you on. We're all guilty of it.
Hey, you got more cheers than I did. Thanks for that. That was.
But
really
I chased
inspired
all
me.
those monsters out of the inn.
You
Only
did.
you saw those
Single-handedly.
monsters. You
You
were
did.
high.
Were. Good one.
Greetings from the UK. This is my first live episode.
Yay!
You are all awesome. In celebration, have a hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting better live, so that's cool.
Thank you. That's so cool.
'Cause it's
I'm
so
taking
good.
one of them.
Really?
They're
Not even
gonna,
a smile
they're
for
gonna
that?
like.
And I was smiling the whole time, man. My mouth is just kind of paralyzed.
I took one of the meta points.
Gotcha.
Hashtag MetaPoint time, Christian. Are
A little
you ready
bit.
to break? Ginger stimulates the feelings of excitement
3.
rainbows with sex.
Oh, I hit 3 a while ago.
Ginger elevates your heart rate, gets your blood flowing, and gets you excited for the night ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Okay.
I think that was Uber, I'm betting, with one of his new facts.
Because he's not
I don't
doing
see it in here. Uber said
puns
he's not
anymore.
doing puns anymore.
He's doing
just giving
facts.
us facts.
I appreciate the
I'm
education.
more-
Love it.
Just facts. Uber facts.
Uber facts.
This is why I switched to Lyft.
It's like Uber Eats.
I'm going to enjoy this character a lot.
That was mellow.
So you guys
mellow.
have spent the entire night there. You slept on the cell that you were in was not intended for 5 adventurers. Maggie's glasses.
We had to,
4.
we had to
I'm
sleep
sorry,
close.
the heretics are going to take it home tonight. 'Cause it's just what's going to happen?
Just so we're clear,
it's been a long week.
this is actually canon. Our rogue has glasses.
Yes.
I mean, arguably.
Our stealthy character, known for perception,
Yeah, the one that opens up all the traps.
is
and locks.
extremely nearsighted.
Don't worry, I have that stuff too. It's fine.
Hashtag MetaPoint I may be stuck in this insanity here in the Houston area. Throughout this
Oh god.
mess, I have you and Hyper to help me survive this encounter with Harvey.
Oh.
Let's get your rabbit under control. I love you all and bless you for making this miracle.
my gosh.
Bless you for watching, even though you're floating. If you need help, I have a boating skill.
Who may break the grate. May he enjoy watching the one with nothing happening again. And who led Professor Trelawney in the room. Never mind.
Yeah!
important thing is we are fine and safe and we do not have any hashtag hack attack. Oh, wait.
Ha.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome for the single bar Nick. Have a hashtag Meltdown and hashtag Dog.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Thank you,
A
Chad,
meltdown
very
and a
much.
dog. I love it.
I want a meta point. I want to
Okay.
use it because this character is way relaxed. I like it.
And welcome to chat, Mr. Steve Wolbrecht. It's good to have you around.
Hey, I know him.
I'm gonna use that.
Big Mac, what's up?
Other meta point being used.
I'm playing you, but with less upper body strength.
Oh.
So you find yourself you're in this jail cell
So
where
you're
you've
playing
spent the
me.
entire evening.
On stone.
Yes. Yes, some of you are definitely stoned.
Have they confiscated my weapon?
Oddly enough, no. No one wanted to take it from you. You've got the mace. I'm so happy. I was afraid it was not about it. Oh,
We
everything's good.
remember.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, yeah.
Now, for some reason, they left you with all of your weaponry.
Is there a guard standing right outside our cell?
There is, in fact, his name
I would
is...
like to stab him.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, give me a roll for it.
Oh.
Cunning.
We are tactical espionage.
Hey!
Teddy! What's up, Teddy?
We need some help. We lost our miniature fire truck named Shaggin' Wagon. Have you seen it? It
No.
has a giant bobblehead of a great Odie on it.
Oh.
Here's some for a hashtag hack attack. Because
Thank you, Chad. I really enjoyed Void Smoker's artwork on that. Have you seen it
It was
already?
really cool.
You know what's interesting is a bobblehead of Chris Odie is actually to scale.
I was waiting for you to make that joke.
Obligatory.
So my aim in
Yeah.
this is to stab and deftly remove the keys from the guard's pocket as I stab him in the side.
Can we just try to
Does she
grab
ever
the
do one
keys?
thing at a time?
I could just open the lock.
So you're trying to stab his keys away?
Yes.
No, right?
Like a ring toss, they will, after the impaling is done, just whoosh, right on the top.
No physics.
Give me your roll.
No, but
Oh.
Physics be damned.
she can just open the lock. You can save the blood for later. Oh.
14.
14.
So the first thing
What's
we
your
do
attack
is
roll?
the first thing we did
what
in
is
this
your-
is attempt to murder a
14.
cop. I just want to make sure that that's on record.
Oh, yeah, and tried to break out of prison
I'm right on.
for indecent exposure.
You know, honestly, he definitely made his. I rolled a 6 on my defensive check, and even
yeah.
with the penalty for him not being aware, the
like he was
guard who's what?
It's almost like he was expecting it. Like, hey, maybe I shouldn't trust that one with the sword.
Yes, yes. Well, you guys have been in this jail cell before for obvious reasons now. And the guard, as you take a stabbing shot out there, just kind of pushes your sword away and says, hell yeah, we've talked about this. You know better than
My name
that.
is Hell,
Hell yeah. Well, I like
Mm-hmm.
your chutzpah, hell yeah. Good energy over there.
Just trying to help the party.
What's that like? Because I don't know.
Oh, you bring.
Nick Buck for Matt because not only is he playing a limited edition bard, who probably will have to rap in Orcish before the night is over.
Probably.
You're
Rogue is nearsighted, hard of hearing, and probably has a touch of dementia.
I like that you were kind enough to say probably.
No thanks for me. It's okay. I get it. Just remember, Friday is coming, folks.
Wait,
This is why people donate to the Op4.
what? Who is
It's
this?
also why hashtag hack attack is going to be glorious tonight.
I'm so excited.
Break them hashtag physics and hashtag for you hashtag rock boots hashtag.
Yeah, I already all the hashtags makes me know who it is.
Thank you very much, chat.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Actually, since we just had a slight thing, you just said hashtag, and before the next contribution comes in, I don't think we've told you this or not, or I don't think we've done this yet. James recently moved to Portland. James, who's played hashtag and Marcus on the show, and so that's why he has not been nearly as regular as we had originally anticipated. But we still like, we still love him and we still enjoy playing with him. So we've kept him in the opening credits, and when he's back up in the area, we'll find ways to
gets
work
to
him back in. But that, if you've been wondering, now you know. So. Yes, hell yeah, you made your stabby stab attempt to disarm the guard, and he's brushed you aside. And he takes a couple steps back, so he's now out of stabby range. And he just continues to monitor you all for a moment.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, prisoner Gidget,
Hi.
or prisoner Stumpfoot, I guess would be correct.
very sorry, but I have to use the bathroom. And I don't know if you know, but it's kind of an ordeal at my age. So if you could just help escort me to an area where I could do it.
He kind of gestures over at the bucket over in the corner.
Oh, it's not going to fit in the bucket. Also, I don't know, but I'm guessing most of you don't want to see me naked.
No.
Indeed.
I don't mind at all.
Please
It's
take her to the
natural
bathroom.
human stuff.
But if you could just escort me, you can stand
Give me a
guard.
roll, because I think you're bluffing.
I think we all think she's bluffing. She went before the show.
That's a 10. Which
Law criminal, she has a 10.
10, yeah.
No, so let's see. You could make a soul roll. What would be a good roll? Oh, it's the wrong folder. That won't help me at all.
She has lots of other things that are 10s. I can list them for you.
You can just start listing them all off, Sarah. Is that what you want to
Yeah,
do?
I could do that. She has disguises 10. She's got stealth 12.
So you're not really intimidating. You're not trying to
Wow,
give me.
was Sarah just reading stuff off a character sheet?
So you got
Sarah
a
never does
10.
that.
It
wasn't my own.
You have anything here you could use?
Legally, you have to provide a decent bathroom.
Why you have the bucket?
No, for older people, the law states requires different settings.
Not here in Questlandia.
Cultural arts roll.
Sure, I like it.
What, to see if you can make her poo into a
No,
sculpture?
14. And say, well, then I'm sure you're aware in Questlandia you are required to have bathrooms for all genders.
Working blind from afar. Anyone have a player handy for that condition? Well, at least my crystal ball can play it back later. Still have a hashtag and dog for any that needed.
Unless you're telling us this is a
Unclaimed bardic immunity in Orcish.
Scowled.
Thank you, Chad.
Skulldeed Godskeet.
What do you know?
Is this a unisex bucket?
Well, you rolled a 14, didn't you?
Yes, I failed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, when is failure convinced a bard to stop talking?
That's true. That's true. Yes, it is a unisex bucket. It was designed for all genders.
So it is! Well played, Constable
I was trying to.
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
I was hoping I could steal his keys if you let me out.
Yes, I just
That
endowed
was
him
pretty,
as
that was
Constable
pretty
Wiggins.
clear.
That's fine.
Constable Wiggins.
Yes. So you remain seated, or not seated, but you're just kind of hanging out in the cell.
I tried to intimidate him to let her go to the bathroom.
Oh, fine, go for it.
Okay, and I'm going to use an M-Dog.
Okay, you do that.
So I'm rolling 3, right? And I take the best 2?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm intimidating by, like, very loudly, like, banging my sword on the bars.
Okay.
And, like, making growling faces.
I want to see it.
Oh, let me roll first.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have enough hands. Oh, yes. Yeah, I think that's a 1. Hold on. Yeah, that's a 1. So I got a 4. I got a 4.
Okay.
And I'm like, let her go to the bathroom!
That was quite convincing.
Whoa.
Constable Wiggins looks at you for a little while with this and looks over at your compatriot and sighs, and he takes out his key ring and he starts flipping through his keys. It's all the same key. He has like 10 of them. It's just the same generic skeleton key. But for whatever reason, he's got a key ring.
We should get some of those.
He gets one of them and goes over and puts it in the key thing and twists it open.
The lock, you mean? The key thing that you put keys in?
Yeah. They call it a key thing in Questlandia.
Do they know?
You and your fancy bard words.
Nouns.
Bardic knowledge.
And
Bardic knowledge, common knowledge.
after the key thing clicks open.
The key thing.
Yep, that's what I'm going to stick with
Call
now.
it that.
I've got to commit. He gestures to, is it Miss or Ms.?
Miss.
Miss Stumpfoot, and leads her out of the cell to a nearby
Thank you for unkeying
Bigger bucket?
ourselves.
bigger bucket.
Okay.
Great.
I would like to
What
just.
kind of jail locks up inmates with their weapons? Hashtag MetaPoint.
I want to distract
I'll use the meta
the
point.
guard with magic so he forgets to lock the door when he walks back down the hall.
Give me the roll. I like it.
Okay.
While he's
If
doing
it
that,
doesn't
I
work,
just
I'm
put
still
the sword
teasing
lightly in the
and
like.
I'm just gonna use my lightest magic to do it with.
I'm putting my sword in the like gap so
Is
that
this a
even if he
set of
remembers, it won't
magic,
go.
or-
Just
No, I'm using my.
Just chilling, waiting.
You just chilling?
I'm using my. Oh, that's not bad.
That's not good.
That's not great.
That's not.
I hit the number exactly if we're counting it like an attack.
Your
But
bard,
also,
your
look,
bard could
check it
give
out.
you. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. That's
Your bard could give you a 1 point bonus on this roll
bonus me, Bard.
if the bard was
And
kind
I'll
enough
make it.
to sing.
Oh wow! Look, his thumb has become detached.
Oh, dude, it's totally harshing
Totally.
my buzz.
Look at that.
Oh.
So trippy.
I think it says right
How does
here.
his thumb do that?
Sing out loud, a 1 point morale bonus to party rolls for each round that Flippin sings. Must change genre each round.
Oh. Okay, fine. I sing. Look at the thumb, you stupid guard. Distracted, distracted. Oh my god, it's touching my bum. Distracted, distracted.
And the guard is distracted.
Ah, yes. What
And he forgets to close the door.
Figure out something to do with this hashtag hack attack.
Thank you.
Nerds, and good night, less than 3.
Thank you, chat.
Good night. Thank you.
We heart you
Got it.
too. I mean, less than 3.
Less
And
than
yeah, you do manage to distract Constable Wiggins. He does forget
That is-
to.
That was a good one.
Not only does he forget to lock the door, he forgets to even shut the door.
Forgets to
That's
key
only
thing
my
the
third
door.
best spell.
Yes, he forgets to key thing the door. Thank you for keeping me on point. I appreciate that, Matt.
Excellent.
In
Well,
fact, give
I'm,
yourself a bonus one that you can use at some point.
That stupid guard didn't even take the key out of the key thing.
I've got the guard, by the arm.
Yeah, he's
We're
very,
walking
very distracted
down
by
the
you.
hallway.
You're telling him all about your grandchildren.
I don't. I probably have some somewhere. I don't remember.
So can we leave?
I moved here. I think I'm going to wave everyone forward.
Yeah.
And we're just going to kind of sneakily follow them down the hallway. Like, so when he turns around, we're all still just standing there.
I like
Smiling.
it. I like it. So Constable Wiggins opens up a door and gestures for you to go inside.
Hashtag Nick Buff, but this one comes with strings. That which cannot be created or destroyed, the gift that keeps on giving.
Uh-oh.
Nickelback CD in your back pocket, because of course the bard would have it.
Lest it fall into the wrong hands.
Thank you, chat.
So quantum. Actually, I read this in the paper today. 7 o'clock this Friday at the Washington State Fair. Nickelback in concert.
Shut the front door.
during DFA. That's like they
That's
knew.
awesome.
Hashtag MetaPoint, hashtag Uberfact kangaroos have 3 unicorn 2 to carry the sperm from thee. 2 prompt kitten of their mates to the uterus and 1 to give birth to the joey. It
Yeah.
also has 2 uteri, which means it is
possible for them to be perpetually pregnant.
That's
Perpetually Pregnant is a terrible band
That's like
name.
hell. Thank you.
More
Thank you,
for the
Chad.
Hashtag hack attack, ask AK about it.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh.
So, Miss Stumpfoot,
Yes.
you are gestured into a private facility,
Oh.
which does have a
I
key
think
thing.
you might have to help me. So if you could come in and I could use you for stability.
Some more towards the hashtag hack attack. Suddenly friend. If you get a case of the munchies, the road probably has some hard candies.
Thank you, Chad.
So
Chock full of Werther's original.
Yeah, the idea, I'm getting him into the room with me so you guys can escape,
Yep,
right?
yep, the road is now, yes.
35 minutes into the campaign, we've lied to the cops and opened a door.
I conjure food.
I tried to stab one.
That's
Yes, and there was an
attempted murder
attempted
as
murder.
well.
Your first action was attempted murder.
He's got a snack.
So you,
No, I have a lot
Constable
of
Wiggins does
snacks.
follow you into the bathroom and closes the door behind him.
Okay, we need a Matt versus OD challenge.
Oh no.
Every time Matt breaks for Matt can then make Chris sing instead. Keep track and can be used as needed.
Oh, F, that's a hack attack.
Oh. So wait, I break him and he has to sing?
Instead of you.
Yes.
Really? That's amazing.
I don't see it in the store.
Because alien bitter is evil, but in the best way.
So
Thank you, chat.
So the rule is, if I make Odie break, he has to sing.
It's not actually in the store,
Chris.
so it doesn't count.
Chris.
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 There was no hack attack reference in it. There was just a donation.
No, it was
So you're in the bathroom right now.
I've got it right here.
Constable
there it
Wiggins.
is.
$5 towards the hashtag
Yeah.
hack attack.
There's $250.
Yeah. Okay, so that one happened.
Not so
we'll-
fun when it happens to you, huh?
One off right now. But no, so now you're in the bathroom with the key thing and the Constable
I'm
Wiggins.
using him
Yep.
for stability.
Yep.
Let's get it on.
And I hope you guys are escaping.
No, we're watching. We're right there behind Constable Wiggins, just
shut
standing
the
there
door.
as a group.
The
Hands
door
all
has shut.
stacked.
The door
Hands all
has shut.
stacked.
Hands in pants.
Hands and pat.
What?
This is one of those European style full door ones, so it's actually like very.
Should I be
private.
stabbing this
Very
guy
classic,
again?
Actually.
No, we're just gonna wait outside the door for him.
Oh, oops. False alarm. Let's go back to the cell.
So Constable Wiggins sighs. Fine. No Stumpfoot. I wish this would stop happening. And then he opens the door.
And there we all are.
And so what do you all do?
I intimidate him back into the
We
bathroom.
just made bail. We're gonna go.
Give me a intimidation check. Give me a bluff check.
Can I? I'm spending a medical.
Okay.
I have voting.
I punch him.
You have small booty.
Oh, sweet God, no.
Oh, double ones!
No.
So nice. We're also going to drop the second hack attack, which is the bard becomes very accident prone and dies at the drop of a hat. So
Becomes?
I'm going to just say that you have 1 hit point. But every time feels the need to sing himself a eulogy, which brings him back to life unharmed.
If I opt not to sing the eulogy, can I leave?
It says that you feel compelled to do it. So I got to give chat major credit for figuring out ways to get around that stuff.
So yeah, double ones on my bluff. Like, hey, our bail just came through. We're out of here. Sorry, thank you.
And then you,
I intimidated poorly.
Wiggins,
You do the same thing you've done the last 3 times he saw you.
I
Yeah.
did not make that mind check at all. So Wiggins says, "Oh, well, that's great to hear. You've already got your stuff, so why don't you guys go ahead and head on out? Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next Friday night."
I still tried to punch him.
Constable.
You still what?
I tried to punch him.
Go for the roll.
Ha! I hit it. A 6. And probably damage my hand and die.
Okay. I did not make my defensive check. How much damage do you do? Bojack?
6.
6 damage on
So
arm.
you punch Wiggins,
And he does full damage.
full damage.
Full bardic strike.
So Wiggins takes all 6 points of damage and is very not unconscious from that. And
Great. So after seeing that happen, and I'll go hug him and steal some of those generic keys.
okay.
He's got a ring full of I want some. If they're generic keys, I want some.
I just want to point out that 40 minutes ago, my intention was to have you in the cell, have your lawyer come and set you free.
well, he didn't
That
show up,
matters
did he?
now. So,
No, the first thing we did was try to stab him.
I remember where this has
We
gone.
led with attempted murder.
If you want to steal those keys, you will absolutely succeed.
You were like, yeah, you have your weapons in the jail cell. So
Good.
she's like, I'm gonna stab the first person I see.
Yeah. So I beat it by 2.
Okay, so yeah, you do manage to steal his keys.
Excellent. I'm gonna give them to
I noticed
Olga.
that that he's taken a wound
dear.
now, and I feel a little bit bad since I just bluffed him. I know it's not very bad, but I am gonna chew up some leaves and smear them on his face where he was punched.
Druid.
They're your leaves.
They're leaves.
He feels oddly relaxed after you do that and says, bro, it's all good. You guys just...
Ooh. So disgusting.
You guys just enjoy your day.
Be well, Constable. Be well.
Be well.
Oh. Can I
Be well, the friend.
Namaste right the fuck there, okay? Great, super.
can I get some of those leaves?
And he sits down on the ground and he just starts licking the leaves that you gave him and
Oh.
chewing
No,
on
man,
them
they're my
occasionally.
components.
See that? I did that.
I need my components. I'll share. Don't worry.
So we exit, right?
Yes, you're able to leave the prison.
Do we see a quest lying anywhere?
Are we going anywhere?
You do actually.
Are there any animals
as
to
you
kill?
were on your way, to exit the cell house area, your lawyer. You guys.
Hi, lawyer.
Exactly. Your lawyer, Mr. Fielding.
Mr. Fielding. Does he talk about sex a lot?
Mr. Fielding shows up and he says, "Oh, it's so good to see you guys.
It's so good to see you.
I was just coming to. Oh, we're hugging now. Oh, it's good.
Kiss on each side.
Yes. Oh, it's good to see you.
Good game.
I'm glad they let you out. I was just coming to tell you that you'd been released.
Yeah, we know.
Hashtag MetaPoint, hashtag uber fact it is illegal to hunt camels in the state of Arizona. Hashtag Thimoregan.
I had no idea.
I didn't either.
Are we in Arizona?
Shooting star.
Are we in Arizona?
We can never go back to Arizona.
We're in Questlandia, correct? It's not Arizona.
We're in Questlandia.
So it is still legal to hunt camels?
Here, yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
But your lawyer has just informed you that you have been set free, but there is a condition.
Always a condition.
As this is the third time that you've been arrested for drunken disorderly and assault and
pepper.
indecent exposure and
Possession.
possession, all of the different
Locked.
things.
I punched a cop.
Punching a cop. That was
I still have all my components though, right?
They didn't
As
choose
it
their
is
weapons.
the third
They didn't
time
check
that
my
you have
swords.
been in prison for this stuff, the local town council has decreed that you are going to be sent on a quest as part of your parole.
Great.
And this quest is that you are to retrieve the magical necklace of strength.
The necklace of strength.
Yes.
Magical necklace of strength.
Yes.
Where is this bubble?
The magical necklace of strength, rumor has it, is somewhere far beyond the dark woods.
Ooh.
The ones over there?
Yes, those ones.
The dark ones? The
Excellent.
Yeah.
I say we go there.
Don't worry, I'm a master woodsman.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Baron
I feel
Arthur
safe with the
Silverwood.
narcomancer.
Guide the way.
I'm a
anyone
druid, bro.
Is anyone feeling peckish? I could kill something.
I
We could
druid
eat it.
thing.
I mean, I feel peckish, but I don't feel compelled to kill.
Hey, look, I'll conjure food. Do you like beef jerky or perhaps a Luna bar?
I didn't kill either of those, but they would be satisfying.
There are numerous woodland creatures on the outskirts of the dark forest if you would like to kill someone.
What is the least cute woodland creature that I can kill to satisfy my friend Olga?
I can really conjure food, guys.
Is that product placement?
The least cute animal that
Meat stick?
you see would be
I'm getting hungry.
a rat.
Fruit snack?
Rats are disgusting. I will not be killing a
There's
rat.
a rat around.
Meat stick?
Meh.
No, I'm all right. I haven't. Since the
There you
druid
go.
can conjure food, I'm
Fair
just going to
cleric.
let him do that.
Okay.
Eat well
For us.
and let them lead the way.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you.
That's all we get is go get a necklace beyond the dark wood. That's the what?
That is what we get. Let us go.
It's a noble quest. Let's be off on it in the dark woods.
Probably should have asked this.
Gidget?
Is there someone guarding the necklace?
Maybe
Do we
there's
need to
anything in
prepare in some way?
They
Maybe
said that
there
you
are-
must defeat the Guardian in
Guardian.
order to claim the necklace of the magical necklace of strength.
Tell me about the guardian.
Is the Guardian wearing the necklace? So basically we're mugging someone?
I'm good at that.
I could do that.
I mean, we're fine with doing that. Just call it what it is.
All you are known, or all that you know, is that the magical
snacks
necklace
taste
of
funny.
strength is beyond the dark woods, and that is guarded by the Guardian.
Oh, the Guardian.
We're going.
Wow.
I know the way to the woods. I'm a druid. I have a map.
We can also see them.
Can I roll an occult roll to find out more about
Absolutely,
the Guardian,
yeah.
please?
A question for the clerics. How is it you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Hashtag attack, hashtag because Uber did not.
Thank you, Jed. I missed the puns, Kiramende. I am glad to have them back.
Thank you, Chad.
Anyway, okay, occult knowledge of the Guardian. Ooh, I beat it by 2.
Nice.
Yeah, you've heard of the magical necklace of strength before, and you are quite certain that it is that it is guarded by a fearsome dragon.
Ooh, a dragon!
A dragon guards the necklace.
Fearsome dragon.
I would be happy to slay a dragon.
All right,
Let us go.
Meta point over. What do we know about the dragon?
The rumors are that it is guarded by a fearsome white dragon.
White dragon. It will look extra good when I stab it, so the blood will come. It would be like a canvas.
Or like
of
a
blood.
candy cane.
A candy cane of blood. Sure.
Sometimes it seems like you're really ultra violent, but then sometimes it seems like, maybe you're just trying real hard.
I do try hard, and I kill real hard.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so there's a dragon.
Fearsome white dragon. Beyond the dark wood.
What can you tell us anything, Olga, about the dark wood itself?
Hey, can we walk and talk?
You can walk
of
and talk.
course
You're
we can
walking
walk.
and talk.
Yeah.
But like maybe we
Area
should.
knowledge.
Area knowledge, absolutely. Please go ahead.
Sure, let the cleric do that roll.
I beat it by 2.
I'll do the healing.
Oh no.
You can do it too if you
I'm
want.
sorry,
It's fine. I'm
Bo.
just going to sulk in the back and eat these very strange tasting fruit snacks.
I hang back and look at the bard.
You are aware
big
that the dark woods, and you reveal this to the party,
take it.
Olga, that the dark woods are rumored to be inhabited by bandits.
Oh, fearsome
When I tell them that, I nudge the bard a little. And they're like, you know about the bandits too, right?
Oh, you mean the guys mugging everyone who comes to our town? Yeah, I've heard of them.
With luck and a little planning, we should be able to avoid these bandits.
Why should we avoid them? I say we kill them.
They're not our mission. We could find out where they are. Perhaps I shall consult my animal friends.
I would like to use my street sense, which says gangs. I didn't know there were gangs in Questlandia.
There are.
But I assume the bandits are
There's
a
the
gang.
Lollipop Guild, and
I would like to know which gang it is and if I've run into them before.
oh, give me a roll.
That is a 10. It's on the money.
Yeah, you are actually quite aware that this forest is territory of the Lollipop Guild.
Lollipop Guild?
Yep, the Lollipop Guild.
Last time I tried to seduce them, they were not into it.
I'm going
We
to
can try again.
I want to try to intimidate the entire forest with a war cry to hope to draw out the Lollipop Guild.
Okay, go for it.
It'll be like a war, like picture the war horn, like what's his face, Faragorn.
Yeah.
Faragorn?
Doesn't he have the
Why
horn?
this piece of
Faragorn
land?
and Stone Run.
What is hell yeah?
Which one is it?
Why this piece
Well,
of
there's
land?
the
Why are
one-
we doing
there's
this from
Boromir.
here?
Boromir has the horn. That's
He
right.
has the Horn of Gondor, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What?
Faragorn,
Leaf-
on the other
Leaf
hand.
boy? What?
I'm just saying, like, why did you choose this as our battlefield right here?
Every battlefield is just as good as another.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm
Not from a barbarian.
I beat my intimidation roll by 7.
By 7. So you blow your horn, and you manage to. What do I want to say?
Draw out Lollipop
I'm gonna ask you a
Guilders.
question.
The horn scares me so much I actually do shit my pants from the false alarm earlier, and I hide in the first tree.
You realize I have to make an epic out of this. These moments I have to sing about.
I'm not allowed to talk to you.
You also now have a penalty of 3 to any hide checks you make.
Because she stinks.
Do you need any help, Gidget?
So 8, and I mean, soon that's still, so I beat it by 4, so I beat it by 1.
Okay, good. Yes, you were barely hidden, but you managed to do it. Yes,
tree.
you pull out your horn of
She leaves no trace but the faint trace of poo.
your horn of
Oh, Gidget.
Hondor. Was that what you said?
The Horn of Gondor is a thing
No,
from...
I know what that
Gondor.
is.
Faragorn, I believe it was.
Yes, a Faragorn. Yes.
I'm just blending together words.
I like it.
Faramir,
I like
Aragorn,
it.
whatever.
And
So
using
you-
them to hose all of us.
So, little girl Blue, you blow your horn, and you
Ow.
you blow it so well that one of your party members is just scared to death. In fact, dare I say, she's scared shitless, and she runs away and goes and hides in some bushes.
Poor Gidget.
Meanwhile, many of the forest creatures that you had been attempting to communicate with
Yeah.
similarly
Also
defecate
run away now?
and run away.
Smooth. You're like literally the best at this.
Yeah. No, what happens? Do they come out?
I think so.
Well, are you gonna kill them now? You were hungry.
I don't want the forest creatures. I want the Lollipop Guild.
Oh, you've scared everyone now. You have scared everyone with this.
Even the Lollipop Guild?
Yeah, in fact,
The
actually,
forest creatures
Bard,
tell me that there is no one around.
Flippin', I need you to please give me a body check.
Body check.
See if this causes, any kind of heart palpitations.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah, because you only have one.
Anything that could do 1 hit point's worth of damage.
Oh, I only missed it by 5.
Yeah, you stroke out right then.
So I need to sing a song of my own resurrection with a
Correct,
stroke.
please. No, let's not go there because that will just be mean. But if you could please just.
But if we can pull it off, it'll be good improv.
Sarah's broken.
But yeah, you keel over from the
I
shock.
die outside the woods before our quest has even started. And now I rise up from the dead. I have just been rebarded.
Well played.
I'm so glad to have
So
a
you
bard
pop
with us.
back up, flush with 1 hit point.
This is on you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Are you okay, Gidget?
Yes, just let me know when it's time to leave.
It's time to leave, Gidget.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to point out that the one thing we've killed so far is me.
The bard.
So this is like what?
Ah, gotcha.
Your first quest then? Like ever?
Your first ever quest.
First ever quest?
So I can just stand in front of you and you can't move. Is that it? Until you give me stuff.
Just need a minute.
She's still crying over here because she's laughing so hard. Do you want a peanut?
No.
So whenever you guys want to start the quest, I'll just.
I'm going to begin tracking through the woods.
Yes, let's
Good.
go.
Good on you.
Come on.
And I'm going to beckon the rest of my party forward, since they all seem to be so on point.
I would like to
succeed.
disguise
How did
myself.
I end up being the responsible one here?
So
Anyone?
We're not off point.
Oh, are we questing?
We're go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Oh.
I'm
okay,
following that ostrich.
Follow the ostrich.
There's no
Follow the
ostrich.
stoned.
You say so,
Actually,
man.
sure, there is. There's an ostrich there. I just caught the reference. Yeah, there is an ostrich in the background.
I'm following it.
And
Now, does anyone know, other than, hell yeah, let's let the others answer first, how to kill a dragon? We have a game plan going in.
a white dragon.
Well, apparently that's very
Oh, then we
important.
insult its pride.
They're very fragile, the white dragons.
You probably know.
This should be easy.
All we have to do is
We
call
just,
it out
we,
on
just
its.
have to, we just have to convince it it's not the most important thing in the cave.
That's it. If we
Now
call
I
it
have
out on
to
its
think
dragon
twice.
privilege, it'll self-destruct.
I did not see this coming at all.
I like
In
your
hindsight.
I like your plan.
It's a good plan.
What are good insults, or how to make it feel like it's not the most important thing in the room?
Maybe we talk about how the contributions of other dragons have always been downplayed in the histories.
Oh, you probably have some tales.
I got tons of
You
tales.
could just talk to it. Mm-hmm. I like this plan.
Does that mean I can't stab it?
Exactly.
Oh, no,
you are
you'll get
not going to stab.
I firmly
anything.
believe from the bottom of my heart that you probably can't stab it now.
Just
You know
because
what?
I've been rolling crappily?
No, I think you will try.
I'm gonna steal
At the
Helia's
most
sword.
inopportune
You're
time.
gonna steal Helia's sword.
I'm gonna steal Helia's sword
White
Just
dragons
because?
are evil.
so that she can't
She
stab
does
anything.
keep trying to kill everything.
Okay.
Hashtag MetaPoint, hashtag Uberfact, the longest place name still in use is. Taumatafakatangi hong, Koawa Taumati Torp, Wikipiti Mom, Horan and Upakai and
True.
A New Zealand hill.
I think you spelled it wrong.
He did. He left out an R.
Thank you.
It is nice to see that the roles Chris and Sarah started in Questlandia carry on. Sarah is still in search of her enemies who and Dude will now be played by Christian. Hashtag Rosie Riff.
Nice,
happening?
Chad. I didn't even think about that. That's true. I got to do that two weeks ago. It was kind of fun.
Are you actually stoned?
What?
And you just made the character to cover it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have gone through a ton of
Did you
snacks.
finish all those dummies I gave you?
Yeah.
Funny story.
That's 2 songs there.
I know. It was 3. You've gotten me 3 since then. This is. I give up. Like this is just the evening that.
All right, I'm using a meta point.
Who lives by the chat
using
does.
a
It's
meta
true. Your
point.
sword still speaks. Hell yeah.
Does it?
Caitlin.
Yeah, so
We've got continuity.
And there's a ghost
And
deer.
there's a ghost deer that's been chasing you.
I didn't know that the ghost deer was still cared about me.
it cares about the sword.
It should. Chat
doesn't
wants
it?
to know, so it should.
Okay, I don't mind the deer as long as I don't have to do the French thing, but I will totally do Caitlin.
Excuse me, Helia?
the voice
I would
of-
like to record these details for my epic later on. What the fuck did you just say?
I believe the sentence was, I just don't want to do the French
Don't
thing.
want to do the French thing, but you will do Caitlin. There's some context there that the audience might want to be filled in on.
No.
Caitlin is my sword,
The sword became sentient last game, and it's named Caitlin.
and she talks like a valley girl.
And she's in love with the ghost of the deer that was murdered named Pierre.
Pierre was in love with me.
Can we call this based
yeah.
on a true story?
All right, so I'm taking a meta point, and
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to steal Helia's sword so that she can't keep stabbing things.
You mean
Okay,
Caitlin?
give me the roll.
Now I'm going to steal
You're trying to
Caitlin.
steal Caitlin. Okay.
Do I see this coming? Can I prepare in any way?
Well, that's what she's rolling for.
All right.
Oh yeah, she totally got that.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, yeah, by a lot.
By
Can
a
I
lot?
defend?
Yeah, you totally get a defensive check.
What am
It's
I?
a mind check.
It's not a might check, is it?
It totally is.
It's versus melee, right?
No,
She's
yes.
stealing it.
Yeah, she's trying to steal your sword,
All right.
and Caitlin is sentient. And
All right, it's totally in your hand.
Oh yeah,
because-
no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh man. Oh my god. It's really nice to be with you. You kind of smell like poo though.
Oh, hello. She can't stab anything now without permission. We'll give consent for the stabbing.
All right. Let's
Then we're
go.
just enabling.
Does she
that
realize
part,
you
right?
stole her sword?
Oh, I don't know. Does she realize I stole it?
Let's
give me
do
a mind roll.
check. She's not gonna realize.
You're gonna get a bonus on this.
My mind is a 3,
How much did you miss
and I got
by?
an 8, so I missed by 5.
So you
No,
don't.
you still think you're holding the sword.
You still think you're You don't even.
Let's go. Oh yes.
Oh,
It's 4 songs I owe you now.
That's,
Yeah.
It's given up for tonight. It's a wash at this point. Like the heretics have won. I'll try to make it.
But you have to sing, which you haven't done.
I know. I gotta figure out when it works into everything.
I think.
oh, so you get to decide when you have to do the ridiculous
You
thing
haven't
that
been
Chet
singing
did.
all the time. You could have been giving them bonuses all this time, and you've chosen not to.
But they're assholes.
that's true.
I think Olga has.
She doesn't notice that her sword was stolen. That thing weighs like 40 pounds.
you
It's
just
the
say
only
stored?
thing she holds.
Call me an
I just-
asshole.
There's something fishy about these fruit snacks.
Let's move
I don't know why
forward.
the pot leaf on the front didn't
On
give
the
it away.
red.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. I thought.
But the
okay.
bard can't call us names any longer.
Oh, all right.
Would you
Thank
like
you,
some
Nolan.
of my ale?
Yeah.
Here you go.
So, as you guys are having this moment in the Dark Forest, failing to make any kind of forward progress whatsoever,
actually ale.
a group of Lilliputian-sized folk come hopping and bouncing in your direction, all of them dressed in kind of a 1920s, 30s page boy outfit.
Look out, Welshman!
And they
5.
start singing out loud because let's just get it over with. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to know why the hell you're here.
I pick up a rock and I do bowling for Lilliputian.
I moved to stand in front of them.
Okay, give me your
I
attack
sing out
roll.
loud to
Give me
support
a
this.
defensive. Okay, so I need an attack roll, a defensive roll,
You can talk to them.
and also if you
Yeah.
do your bonus to her, please.
Hell yeah.
I got a 5, and
Hell
my
yeah.
attack is a 10.
Hell yeah. Throw me. Throw me.
You are unhappy with your character choice. You realize that you would. In this moment, probably prefer to be the bragging wagon complete with OD bobblehead. But please, stop breaking this head.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh, cool roll.
I beat it by 2.
Yeah.
Beat it by 2? Okay,
Throw-
so you beat your roll by 3.
I beat my roll by
Throw
5.
me.
By 5, but I mean 2, so now it's by 3 because she tried to defend against
Oh, okay, I
you.
understand.
Maybe they'll just
Do I
let
sing
us
now?
pass.
Yes.
Bowling, pick up that rock, use all your digits. Bowling, now throw that rock at all of those small people. Self-lore.
So,
She's gonna throw.
And if it's possible to throw Leaf now that he has suggested it, I would.
Yeah, I will
can
gladly
substitute.
be there as
okay.
the boulder.
So you threw a rock, and then if you want to make a second attack and you want to try and block this one as well,
Well, they're not attacking us. they could just let us pass. Let us speak to the Lollipop Guild.
Oh, we're way past that point now. But you have a valid.
I did not
complaint.
make it.
Why I stole the sword? I thought it was
I did not make it for bowling with
Gidget.
Leaf, but I did with the rock.
It's okay.
Well, you can't
Okay.
do both.
What about my awesome
No, I
dog?
let
told me to do
She's
both.
got 2 attacks.
I made a vow to keep you all safe.
Well, if she's throwing the rock, I'm not going to let her throw me, is what I'm
Oh,
Clearly
I see
you
what
did
you're
not.
saying. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so that rock goes bowling past. You do manage to deflect it a little bit. She had to kind of go around you. But unfortunately, let's see their defensive check.
just the one.
That's a bad roll.
That's a bad.
That's a really bad roll.
How many Lilliputians did I kill?
I didn't kill any of them.
I'm gonna get Gulliver on your asses.
So there were 10 of them, and they came running towards you in this triangular format.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
They have big lollipops.
And you
Spare?
managed to,
split.
yeah, you hit them right between, what would that be? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 3 and the 6. Is that right?
That's a good spot.
This is very
Yeah.
important. Are half of them wearing stripes and the other wearing solid colors?
No, this is more bowling pin style.
Okay.
Do they have oversized lollipops?
Kind of a personal question.
Valid.
They're a good size.
Either way.
Yeah, they each. Never mind.
How many did I kill?
Thanks.
You didn't kill any of them, but you did manage to knock over
The size of this rock.
4
was,
of them with this rock.
Now this is a big rock, and Lilliputians are like this big. If they got hit with this rock, they dead.
But she blocked it, so she stopped the force.
I like that she
slightly.
picks this moment to start arguing rules. Like, hey, I read part of this book once, but you didn't.
I'm
Next,
surprised you
you're
can
going
so.
to start reading off of Maggie and Vanessa's sheets.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I know.
already did that.
I'm surprised you can so thoroughly support an argument against knocking down people with a rock.
So did it hit them?
Yes.
Oh, it did.
Middle school teacher.
Yeah,
That's why.
you knocked down 3 of them.
3 of them.
Also, you used the term
Sorry.
they dead.
They did.
It's DED too.
And so I need an initiative check now from all of you.
Yeah, because we're fighting. Now there's really no way around that.
Oh, the one time I rolled low.
Nice. That's a good roll.
Yeah.
If you were doing anything, but
Anything except
initiative.
initiative. Yeah.
23.
Oh my god.
21.
And I add my
24.
Your ACV.
You
ACV.
should write this down.
I will.
Odie.
Chat was disagreeing with my math on your bowling roll.
Ah,
And I was
they
trying
like
to do
mine.
the physics. Well, the thing is, it does actually make sense that you might only hit that many because it depends on how much spin you had.
True. And bowling is not on my
This is
character
on
sheet.
both sides. So I'm trying to find a sheet of paper that has not been printed on both sides.
Are we out of sight of town yet, or are we committing more murders?
They're tiny people.
We
Nobody
have
can see
yet
it.
to
Okay, here we
enter
go.
the forest.
How many? Someone had a 23. Is that correct?
23.
And I have a 21.
This is really long.
I had a 24. Yeah, it's long.
Hashtag hack attack. Anytime Gidget has the sword and she really wants to keep it, she is rather clumsy and has to roll to avoid stabbing a random party member when she takes an action.
I was wondering how I'd die next. Thank you, Chad. That's really cool.
That's really
nice.
funny.
Just having that same thought.
Clever.
24 for Aqua.
Okay.
For Nick and for Crash, what do you have for rolls?
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you,
you, Chad.
Arison.
Caitlin want a peanut?
Can I get a roll actually?
23.
Right now?
What?
23?
20.
For initiative.
9.
9 for Nick. Awesome.
You can add your ACV.
Yeah, I did.
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, so Aqua, you get to go first. Oh, first! We have something else to happen here. Let's use that. I think, didn't we have a meltdown?
We do have a
We do.
meltdown.
Oh.
We do have a meltdown.
Oh,
no.
cool.
Drop that right now. The hack attack has already occurred. So yeah, let's do the meltdown. So I think all the half sheets are underneath that mace right now. Who do you have right now?
Bo. Flippin'
Bojangles,
Bo.
flippin' Bojangles.
Flippin' bow.
Call him Bo.
That is now going to be Maggie.
I'm gonna be someone else. Anyone.
Who do you have next?
Leaf friend.
That's actually going to be you. Who do you have next?
me, Olga Goodbeard.
That is going to be Sarah.
You like the ale as well.
Uh-huh.
Who do you
Actually,
have next?
I have my own ale. I'm good.
Gidget over here.
That is going to be Matt.
Still an improvement.
Do you want these?
I have some.
Here's Helia for Christian.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, sweet.
What's the
Can I
worst
have
thing
all
I
those
can do for the party? What's gonna make this good for me but ruin it for everyone else? Let's see.
So, first up, Aquamarine.
It's me now,
Yep.
still?
Yep.
Oh.
I
Okay.
couldn't remember your character name, so I had to write it down by your pilot names, which means that this time you're going to go by your pilot initiative.
Leaf friend, Day Spring. Hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into my alternate form.
Okay. So,
What?
So, yeah. So Leaf Spring. What is your alternate form again?
The hippo.
Correct.
Oh, no.
And so, can you show me your hippoing out process?
Oh yeah, can I stand up?
He has a Ponzi English accent now.
Completing.
I was saving it.
Oh
Because
no!
we need to see the bar in the most epic way.
Can I change it?
Thank you.
Possible.
Thank you, chat.
I think.
Thank you, chat.
Is it too late to go back so that the actual character can reveal this part?
No.
No!
It's over now.
It's all
no,
good.
it's not!
It's over.
It's all
gonna
good.
change
We're
it.
there. My pen is exploding. That sounded anyway. So go ahead. What are you gonna do then?
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
really
wait. I'm gonna
that's
wait.
literally the only thing he can do. Do it.
Okay, but I'm gonna still wait. I'm gonna wait till other people go and kind of see how I can.
Okay, so can you show me your transformation? Oh, thank you.
I'm
Noah.
gonna just chill
See if I can
and
break all
hold
these
my
things.
action right now.
Okay,
Holding my action,
Rosie.
and I'm gonna take a bite of the snack.
Well, they came down singing their stupid song.
Yes.
So I will join them in song because I don't know what else to do. Like, oh, that's catchy.
There's-
I represent a
They have a new
lollipop.
song now. They're gonna do.
What's the new song?
When you're this short, you can hide every day. No one knows where you went. No one watches you play.
Wow.
Well, then
Are they singing as they hide?
When you're this short, no one cares what you do. When you scare that old rogue and she fills herself with poo.
wow.
okay, then I'm changing my mind since they've changed their song.
Okay.
Oh, that's just a pose a mind roll? It says mind control. Can I take one of them over?
No, you don't have mind control.
Yes, she does.
Flippin does not have mind control.
Well, then why does it say mind control on Flippin's character sheet?
It does.
It says opposes a mind roll, but also 1 round, 1 target. I don't know if that's.
Oh, for F's sake. Yes, it does. I forgot about that. Yeah. Go for it.
Actually, I would
You
like.
mean you dismissed the bard?
I forgot how powerful bards are. Do your damnedest,
I want
bard.
to take over
Rosie,
one
do
of the
more than
tiny
one thing.
people.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm all the way over here. I guess use 8. That's a 4.
Oh.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, so you take over the lead Lollipop Guild member's brain space. That's what it's
Excellent.
called in Questlandia.
Brain space.
Brain space.
Excellent. So now that I have his brain, he's gonna stop the. Ooh. We're just gonna stop.
Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention.
Yep.
Sorry.
That song.
You're like Vanilla Ice, but whiter.
It's true.
I think you got Mark back there.
I heard the distance floor.
The distance floor. Yeah. So I take over his brain.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing for right
That's all
now.
you're gonna do. Crash.
Which one of the Lollipop Guild has one of our party members inside of it?
The lead.
The lead one? Okay, I'm gonna smash that one.
That's very hell yeah. Go for it. Give me the attack roll. Actually, you should do the defensive check.
I'm a terrible friend!
You want me to do the defensive check?
Yep.
I assume,
That's my battle cry,
I
by the
assume
way.
Helia still hasn't realized she doesn't have her sword.
Correct.
No, yeah,
Oh, that's a 9. I missed.
it's technically an unarmed attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, well then I beat it by 2 somehow.
Okay, so you slap into that. You come down and you double axe handle.
Yeah, well it's a finishing move.
It is a finishing move, and on these guys, it really is. You crash down for 40 points of damage.
Oh,
That's the sound it made.
Did you need
How
to
much
use the
damage
bursting-
does Maggie's character take from that?
So,
Helly, we could have
Because
stopped
I think
this.
that's all I care about.
So Flippin immediately jerks out of this lead Lollipop Guild member into the second lead Lollipop Guild member.
Okay.
They have a packing order.
Hierarchy, yeah.
Hierarchy.
Which one is he gonna jerk out of next?
I wonder if this is as entertaining for chat as it is for us right now. I have no idea.
God, this week has just been.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where we're all at mentally, everyone.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Do you guys want some of my components right now?
We'll take some of your
everyone
ale.
else.
So
Yeah,
yes,
you guys might need some
you have
components.
jerked out of the lead Lollipop Guild member, and you find yourself thrust into the body of the second one. You are now in charge of all that he does.
God damn it, hurry up.
Wow.
Do I really sound like that?
Shanika, you're up
I'm in
next.
the body of the other.
Olga, you have an actual beard, correct? Does Olga have an
I
actual
don't
beard?
know
All right, well,
if
I'm
she
going to
has a
stroke
beard.
my beard. And
She has a beard now.
as there is no hope anymore of a peaceful reconciliation, I am going to play croquet with some of the remaining Lilliputians with my mace and just,
I like it. Give me the roll.
It's not a Helga thing. It's a Sarah thing.
Sarah thing, clearly.
I thought through that one. Hell yeah, does not.
I
Why
totally
is she
missed
so
this
violent?
defensive
Oh,
check.
the school year starts soon.
I got a 3.
Oh yeah, you punt these puppies. You actually hit the first one, and it goes smacking into the next, and the next. 4 of the remaining 3
Choke on peanuts.
go scattering and flinging about.
I feel the CR for this challenge is probably party level -5 or 6.
One of which.
Have not seen any of these today. Hashtag you brew.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
We
love QQ brews.
Yes.
So I need.
Wait, did I
Flippin.
get? I get.
I need a defensive check from you, Flippin.
Sorry.
Shit. Hey, no, that's a 10. That's a miss.
Okay, I made a 4, so that's
Yeah.
a hit. Yeah. So one of these little Lilliputians gets croquet balled into your face, and it comes flying to you. I believe I can fly. I believe I can splat, and it hits you right in the face. And Flippin, you take at least 1 hit point, and so you crumple to the ground.
Does that mean I just go back into Flippin's body?
It
Though?
means that if you sing, you can be resurrected.
When do I get my second
Wait,
and
no,
third attacks?
no. I'm going to argue this that Flippin did not die, that the Lollipop Guild member did. Flippin goes back to Flippin's body.
Now, Flippin's body was hit by the Lollipop Guild member.
Balls.
Is this the first time a PC has died in a meta meltdown?
No, we've had a couple.
We have?
It's been
Died?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have your option now of singing yourself back
Lady
to
Vale.
health.
Dies for
Oh, right, Lady Vale does die. I'm trying to think of some witty, funny song, but I'm not a
I've been
smart...
all show tunes of Vanilla Ice, so it's been pretty
Yeah,
bad
but you
over
like,
here.
I'm just like...
You got this.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Let's go good. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down.
It's a classic.
Tub thumper.
I like the soul version you just did too.
Wumba.
So you
So
hop
I'm
back
not as
up.
good. I'm
is
not
she
as
back in
fast
her
as
body
Buddy.
now, or is she in one
Yeah,
of the?
she is back in. Flippin is back in Flippin's body,
Okay.
which is now upright, and the remaining 3, 7. The remaining 3
to the D
little
list.
Lilliputians.
I do have 2 attacks left this round.
It's true.
I'd like to take at least one of them.
Okay,
I think I'll just take one of them and try and kick another Lilliputian.
sounds fine. Go for it.
Oh, Lollipop Guild member.
Lilliputians.
I haven't seen their credentials. Oh, that's a miss.
Okay.
But once per session, I can re-roll any melee attack.
Oh, this is important. We should reroll this one.
This one seems like it might be very,
This is a
very
critical
important.
encounter. We
So
might
I'm
not pull
gonna
this one out.
use it right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's just using it prophylactically, so I don't get to use it later.
Oh, God.
That is, I beat it by 11.
So you actually beat it so badly that the Lilliputian turned into pink mist as you kicked into it.
Leaving the other Lilliputians blinded.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
But did they all say,
They did. They went, oh.
And then I shout my name. Hell yeah!
That is exactly what they did. The remaining two are quite stunned by this turn of events. And they turn to flee. And then it is Nick's turn.
Okay, well, let's see. I think I'll use my acrobatics to tumble behind them to cut off their retreat. Because I've always wanted to see a 70-year-old arthritic woman holding a broadsword attempt acrobatics. I made it by one.
She's very
So you did. You.
But wait, we have to roll.
To see if he randomly attacks one of the party members with the sword on
So to
accident.
recap, the party so far has attempted to stab a police officer, gone to the bathroom together, broken out of prison, and attacked tiny people through bowling and lawn sports. Just checking. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just sorry, Chad. I don't know what to tell you. It's just where things have gone tonight.
We gotta be we.
We gotta be. There you go.
Send alcohol.
I think we're cut off, like, for the next... Everybody's Gen Con experiences have just kicked in, and
All right.
Vanessa's just sitting there going, why did I show up tonight? And
Well, I didn't go to Gen Con, so I'm all for I can enjoy the ale.
you've been the most, like, lucid all evening, and I appreciate that.
I'm perfectly lucid, man.
Man.
So give me your roll, and if you stab...
Hey, which one am I rolling?
I think it's only fair. There's 4 other party members, plus there's 2 Lilliputians. So let's roll a d6 and see who you get.
Sounds good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gray lightning.
Gray lightning.
I killed my bard, didn't I? What's that?
There they go.
Does this count as suicide?
Technically, it might. Well, that means that Maggie has to sing the wake up song.
I have to sing. Is there a suggestion of wake up?
No.
Before you go.
That's what I was getting. Wake me up before you go.
And she knows all the words. By the way, she knows all of it.
Each time the bard is resurrected, because with the mindless gibbering there actually made, well, is this like when you clone a clone? Every time he comes back, there's less of him that's
A
there.
little bit more off.
multiplicity.
each
A little bit more off.
Something going solo, right? Solo.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Sure. Mm-hmm. That's what I know. It was verbatim.
Or we could just because you gotta have faith.
So did we successfully move behind him, or did we just kill the bard in a display of geriatric acrobatics?
You did just
Oh,
kill.
stop them! Slice!
A cartwheel that cut the mighty bard clean in half.
Is this real life?
But you landed that cartwheel.
This is real life.
You did. You stuck the landing. I mean, that part you did great. That was fantastic. But you did. You cleaved into the bar. The 2 other Lilliputians are still running for their lives. We're at the top of the order, and you can all go back to your original
Look
characters
out!
now.
They're several yards away.
I'll take your half sheets over here and put them back under the mace.
Did I do it twice in the same round?
Yes.
That's incredible.
So I do have a beard.
I don't think Flynn ever did that.
I just liked stroking.
Well, my last name
Well,
is Goodbeard.
that's true. Now that they've run away, maybe we should continue on the path to this white dragon.
Good idea, Gidget.
I do like that. I mean, as you pointed out, I love that you killed yourself through a different character. Like that.
Like, did I totally kill a
That's
bard?
new.
You did.
We like to keep things fresh here on Masters of the Metaverse.
Yes, we do.
I totally didn't mean to kill the bard, but like, it was kind of okay.
Oh, Caitlin, it was your fault. You should feel guilty about it.
No, I don't totally feel any guilty about anything. Thank you.
Something happened, guys. I keep blacking out. I'm having these terrible nightmares.
Would you like some more ale?
Yes, please.
You continue on your way through the dark woods.
Who would
Spooky dark
I
woods.
feel like maybe the druid should lead the way, as he,
Like
knows.
I suggested, I'm totally leading the way. You
Excellent.
see these footprints here? They are indicative of nothing.
Don't apologize. I think we are all right there with you guys. This has been the amount of full chaos we need and deserve.
Oh, good.
Hashtag MetaPoint brought to you by Sapphire.
Thank you, Chad.
Well, then I think Vanessa gets it.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Thanks, Sapphire.
That's how we're dealing with her from now on.
Saying thank you.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you.
And you have become aware now that you no longer have your sword, Helia.
How many times have I died? 4?
Gidget,
3 or
may I
4?
have my sword back?
No.
It's 4. That's 4 deaths. 4 so far.
Gidget, I need my sword, otherwise I cannot kill things.
When
That's kind of the idea.
when it's time to kill things, I will hand you back your sword.
Oh, you were pretty good at killing things there.
Oh, with the rock?
No, I was talking to her.
Oh, yeah, no, the sword kills things, I want it back.
I would like to disguise the sword as a tree branch so that she stops asking to take it back.
Go for it.
Damn it. That's a fail.
I'm going to distract her with magic.
Distract me or her?
You.
Me, alright.
So you forget about it using my... Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Wow, so you can very slowly make chainmail.
It's not even my biggest trick. Let's see if that's a mind check or a body check. I still missed it by 4.
But my mind is only 3, let's see how I did. Yeah, I missed that by 7.
Ooh. All right. This means I'm gonna have to break out the big trick. I'm gonna have to use my best trick to distract her to keep her from murdering everyone.
You have successfully convinced Helia that she needs to just be focused on the chainmail that you are making for her right now.
You are making me armor, I appreciate this.
What? This is my biggest trick.
I'm enthralled.
I'm sorry.
Is the bard dead?
Did I kill the bard?
Am I dead?
Well, that's stuck. You can only do that trick once.
Yeah, I would say that was, yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, Lord.
I appreciate that you are making me armor.
Yes.
Perfect, let's go!
Get
Yes.
up! Yeah,
So
get
you
on
continue.
Up.
Oh, yeah. Did
Get
you?
up. Yeah, get on up.
Going, move.
Get up.
Get on
do it
up.
together.
Yeah.
Get up now.
Get on up.
Yes.
Get up.
All right, what happened? Did anyone else see the skull-faced man on the side who was laughing?
That
So
could have
you,
been me.
No!
as a party, you continue your way through the dark woods. Your druid, Leaffred, is able to lead you through the dark and winding forest pathways with the spooky animals and the forest creatures, and you don't run into any more bandits.
If you
because
consume these components, you will see what I see.
I want to see what you
What,
see.
an unemployment check?
Exactly.
I'll take that.
So we commune with nature
Olga also
and
wants
trip
some of your
collective balls.
goodies.
Collective ball.
Trip balls right now?
So you continue your way through the forest, and you are able to discover the other side of the forest.
What?
Hark! I have found the other side of the forest.
We had no encounters in the forest because we killed them all ahead of time.
You had a Lilliputian.
I
You ran into
intimidated
Lollipop
everything
Guild.
out of the forest.
Yeah,
It's
that's
obvious.
true. That's what I'm saying. It's like we
she
didn't
did.
actually encounter
About
anything.
50% of the time when I walk out of a forest into a clearing, there's a fish concert there for no particular reason.
Spontaneous.
Got him.
So, what do we
I went to
see?
school in the 90s.
Master Druid, what's on the other side of the dark forest?
I'm glad you asked. So as you reach the break in the forest at the end, you come across a wide, wide river.
Well, I'm gonna die.
Well, good thing.
I tried to intimidate the water.
No. Hell yeah.
This sounds
Don't you
appropriate.
have boating? You have a boating skill,
No,
right?
I do not.
I do.
I do too. Let's use our boating skills instead of intimidating the water.
You know the key thing you need to use a boating skill?
How does the water look?
It's actually in the word. I'll give you 3 tries. First 2 don't count.
What if we just kill the bard and use his body to ferry ourselves across, and then he can just revive himself after he's taken us across?
This is because I stole your prunes, isn't it?
Hold on.
Only if he's cool with it.
How does the water look? Is it clear? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it muddy? I need to know these things.
It's
child of the forest.
It's definitely a.
We're not in the forest.
It seems to be some sort of mountain river, but it's wide enough that it's cold. The water's cold, fairly clear, but you'll need to find a way across.
A mountain river.
We used the bard's
Yes.
dead
That
body
is
to ferry
wide
us
and deep
across.
enough to drown us.
I did.
Flowing from a mountain.
I
Yeah,
lost
it's
my
coming from-
intimidation.
Fueled entirely by snowpack.
In Questlandia, these things happen.
Okay.
I lost my intimidation check by 2. I lost it, so
Due to my boating
I did
skill.
not intimidate the river.
You were actually mildly afraid of the water.
Oh. Do I have a small boat in my pack? By chance. I have small boating. Specifically, because I am a small
Or
size.
because you're good at boating.
So I
well,
imagine
you know
that
what?
Olga would have like a blow-up raft in there, or pack of.
Gidget has something that might be useful.
I do. I have a pocket MacGuffin.
Perfect. Get out your pocket MacGuffin.
I was going to save it for something useless later on.
Stop hitting on me.
But are we sure we don't want to use the bard's dead body to ferry ourselves?
Why is that your first solution? Why is that the first place you go? We need to cross the river. Use the bard's dead body. We need a battery ram. Use the bard's dead body. There are some
We're on
problems
toilet
in
paper.
life.
Use the bard's dead body.
Yes, that was awful. There are some problems in life that can't be solved with using my corpse.
Well, this is going to take both hands, so I have to hand this back.
Excellent.
And I'm going to pull a boat out of my pocket.
You do. You pull out an inflatable, an insta-inflatable rubber
Boat.
raft.
Oh, so there was a canoe in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
get to
wasn't
the-
happy to see you.
I run to the helm
That
and
was
put a
the
foot
joke.
up on
Thank
the
you.
foot up on the helm.
Tip for Helia, if she won't give you your sword, you can always just swing Gidget. Hashtag MetaPoint.
It's true.
Swing Gidget?
I'm
That's your
going to
road,
remember
Liz.
that. You could just swing because you could pick me up and just use me because I'm holding the sword. Like,
Oh, I get it now.
You get multiple attacks that way too, I think.
Well, currently she
Yes,
gave
because
it
you've got
back.
boating, don't you?
I have boating.
Okay, sweet. So there is now a boat on the river.
Hashtag System Shock.
I like it. Let's use it now.
Let's use it now.
yeah.
I, by the way, am standing like this at the river because I feel intimidated by it. So I'm standing in a ready posture to stab it.
Crash, you are exactly where you are. What was that sound?
There you go. Repeat it.
Nick, you are in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
One away from all pilot, please.
Aquamarine boating.
All pilot, please.
Aquamarina.
All avatar, please.
Oh, crap.
Matt just said aquamarine.
Any sense Helia had is all gone.
Jenica, are you in?
Nope.
Well, I have
How could you have said
boating.
no?
Does this boat have a sail?
Let's try it. Let's try my boating.
Does it have
It
a
has
sail?
a magical outboard at the end.
What the hell is a magical outboard?
That sounds like.
We got this. Can I roll my boating to see how well I can handle it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll my boating. Oh, I failed it.
There goes the boat.
Is there or Helia got into it and stabbed it because it's a
So you
blow-up
all
raft,
start.
isn't it?
I'm so sorry.
So you start
all right.
making the preparations for everyone to get into the boat, and you do. You start pulling the magical outboard, ripcord on it, and you know.
Oh, you could have just said motor.
Whatever sound.
You're
it
really
makes.
good at making motorboat sounds.
I can pull on it. Let's move on. So we're in the boat. Oh. Okay. All right. Good. We all got it. We all got it.
No, it was Maggie's floor that I was just really enjoying right now. So you do.
You like that, Chad?
Because now we're all just thinking about it.
Yeah. Like right away. Right away.
That's some brain porn for you, Chad. That's actually going to make more.
Are we all blushing? I'm sorry.
It is a magical Gatling outboard.
What you're imagining now, Chad,
Oh, it's a
is how you get more
Gatling outboard
Lilliputians.
motor.
It is.
All right.
So it's got these rotating barrels that all make motorboating sounds and such.
How do they sound?
I
The problem is that you weren't all in the boat yet. So the motor boat, the boat with the motor in it,
The motorboat?
begins to putter its way across the river without
bet it
any of
does.
you in it. And Olga, you're fanning yourself. Olga falls out of the boat and lands in the river
I'm
with
so
a
sorry.
splash.
It's all right. I was hoping not to have to do this so soon, but this looks like a job for Mr. Wiggles.
Oh no.
That sounds
And with that, Leaf Friend Dayspring holds out his arms and begins spinning around, a la Linda Carter from Wonder Woman.
I gotta
First
get me
season.
some of them drugs.
Do we see it
And his
happen?
clothes begin flying off in different directions. And before you appears a majestic and beautiful hippo
What the?
with a monocle and a little bowler hat.
A bowler? I swear, whoever
And
is
a
creating these
tutu.
programs, they.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Does anyone need a ride?
Oh, I love your monocle.
You guys can
Thank you. I think it's very stylish. How do I look?
You look so good.
You guys.
Fantastic. Mr. Wiggles is here for your service.
Mr. Wiggles?
And then he wiggles himself with his giant behind down into the riverbed and lays down and then has his tail spin around very, very quickly to act as a motor.
Here's my letter of resignation.
Hop on, everyone.
As the team's bard. Best of luck to you all.
This just says quantum Nickelback senior.
Please give me a defensive check.
Is that our sanity? That's
No,
the
I need a
defense.
defensive check from you specifically, Flipman.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Matt, I come back from a brief foray into making sure the rain isn't going to kill me to find the bard is doing his best. Use Spoony Bard. #MetaPoint.
Thank you, Chad.
Well, let's see. So I need to make a defensive roll.
I need to
with
make
my-
sure you didn't paper cut yourself while you were
With
handing in your letter of
D12s.
resignation to Olga.
Let's see. What am I rolling? Defense?
With D12.
So DCV?
Yeah.
Oh, made it by -7.
Awesome. So you hand in your letter of resignation to Olga, slice your finger along the way, crumple to the ground from the extreme pain and damage.
Oh no.
Slices his finger clean off and he just bleeds out right there.
Like the Weird Al song or the from the UHF. Remember
Yeah.
that scene?
Close
The Carpenter?
my eyes, only for a moment, and the moment's right. Ah,
That's beautiful. You,
God damn it.
you come back to life as soon as you do that.
one's
Missing a
really
digit.
Beautiful.
Aww.
You can only count to 9 now.
Am I supposed to?
I think it's better that way.
Tale of Frodo of the 9 fingers and the ring of doom.
Frodo
Break.
of the 9 fingers.
Do it all.
Do the whole thing.
The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said.
The chances, the changes
Are all yours to make. The mode of your life is in your hands to break.
Oh gosh.
You still haven't sung.
You sing like 5 times. Ben is like hyperventilating.
That's why it's hyper RPG. Okay, that's right.
Oh my god.
So you like my Glenn Yarborough there, Ben?
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
We should totally be a real band. So yeah, Motorboat Hippo, come on.
That's the next single from Just For You.
Motorboat hippo flex damn vape.
So you pile on top of Leaf Friend, who is now in hippo form.
Mr. Wiggles.
Mr.
I
Wiggles,
prefer to
I'm
be called
sorry.
Mr. Wiggles when I'm like this, everyone.
Mr. Wiggles, it's nothing against you, but we don't know. It's this
Can't
river-
talk now, motorboating.
Is that what it sounds like?
Actually sounded a lot like the cartoon, like when they run away and they're like
Yeah.
just spinning in space.
Well, I was gonna use some of our rope because every adventure has rope.
Yep.
And I was just gonna attach it to his neck so that, we can all hold on and not fall off.
And drown our boat. That's a great idea.
That sounds
I'm
fun.
not gonna drown the boat.
Go ahead and give me the roll.
Also, the hippo's probably.
I'm gonna lasso him.
Slippery.
And the party all said, sit down.
Really?
Sit down, you're drowning the boat. The party all said, sit
That's,
down.
I did not make
Wait, no,
my.
use something. Because we don't want to drown the boat.
I will use a Q cube.
You're
No.
really gonna try and lasso him.
Sit down, sit down, sit
No,
down.
I failed it, so I just
Kill the
missed.
boat.
I just missed.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're
I
killing the
missed
boat.
my
You
last.
guys have several meta points you can use too to get yourself out of the situations. You're in right now
Oh,
in your
yeah.
areas.
1, 2, 3. How?
I'm using 2.
There you
She's
go.
using 2.
I'll use 2. I'll go full bard power.
I will also use 2.
I'd love to try boating again.
Really lean into the suck.
Really lean into it. If I'm going down, I don't want
Go
Nick
for
to
it.
remember it.
Right.
All right. Mr. Wiggles, take us across.
I am perched on the tippy most top of Mr. Wiggles as the river is freaking me out.
That's true. 'Cause we did decide
And I
you were
still
slightly
threaten, and I'm
intimidated by
like
it.
this to the water around us.
You can be the ship's prow. Never mind.
I would like to use my controlled breath here to swim alongside the hippo in the water itself.
I like it.
Are you gonna frolic in the water with Mr. Wiggles?
Well, yeah.
It's dirty
So you
every
never
grab
time.
frolicked
onto
with
the
a
rope
hippo
on the
before.
side.
Pure mountain water.
This is
Yeah,
beautiful.
you grab onto the side of the hippo, and between this group, and that makes sense because you can't all fit on the hippo. You are able to your glasses, Maggie, are
not a
able to
dire
make your
hippo?
way across this river to the other side and disembark.
All right, everyone, get off.
Like, was that like supposed to be like a dirty joke?
I don't even know.
Okay, because I'm like only a sword and I don't know.
Would you remain in this form, please?
Really?
Yes.
I didn't think anyone would like it.
You're-
I was a hippo the whole time.
You're a far
no,
more
it-
pleasant conversationalist.
Well, all right then.
No, if you are a hippo, like I totally might stab you accidentally because you're like an animal and like game.
I will bite you in half.
Excellent, good to know.
I'm putting bets on the hippo.
I'm the most dangerous animal in the wild. I don't know what you are.
I have a sword.
I shake off like a bear getting out of the water. All right, let's keep going.
I'd roll to not die from hypothermia.
You made it across. You stayed out of the water this time.
I'll keep you above the water. Don't you worry, darling.
And you take a little bit to take stock of your situation and figure out which direction you must travel in order to continue your quest for the magical necklace of strength being held by that white dragon.
Guardian.
The guardian dragon. What?
Flames anywhere.
Or a giant.
The
I
problem
see
is
them all over
I
here.
can't track in this form.
Well, give me.
Hold on.
Give me. I mean, this is Questlandia. Give me some knowledge about
That's a lot of
I turn,
shooting.
I turn back into Leaf.
area knowledge would be useful, or in this world I'll say occult, or
Need more hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you,
tracking.
Jack.
I'm tracking
one.
for dragon tracks, bro.
Did I wait? I didn't mark the death for the paper cut.
Chemtrails, dragon tracks.
So what I was gonna say though is you could give me area knowledge rolls, you could give me occult rolls, you could give me, I'll even say an animal handling or training roll, any of those sorts of things. But basically to figure out what you know about white dragons.
Well, being a bard, I know some stuff.
While the group is discussing, I stab into the river.
I don't have like a
vengeance and to
knowledge
kill
nature
fish.
skill or anything.
Beat it by 3.
So
Actually, 4.
By 3?
I'm stabbing into the river to defeat it and to kill fish in case anyone's hungry.
I have now made a number.
Wilderness survival would work as well.
ooh, I have that one.
What about zoology?
Which I beat by 10.
Zoology would work.
I beat by 10, so I now have a sword full of fish.
Good job.
Wait,
Anyone
meta
want
point.
fish?
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank
I
you.
could
What's
cook
up,
them.
meta points?
I'm fine.
Use the meta
Thank
point.
you. I've lost my appetite.
1.
Yeah. Beat it by 3.
I hit it right on the money of 8.
I will keep the fish
Well, I
on my
mean, so
sword
this is
until we want them.
Questlandia. This is basically generic D&D style fantasy world.
What?
So, what would be? What do you think a white dragon's powers would be?
Well, if we're going by
Evil
generic.
ones.
Well, yes.
You'd have like ice breath?
They're not as smart or as large as other dragons.
Yes, stupid white dragons.
I'm keeping the fish on my sword.
They're
until
smaller
somebody
than
wants to-
Someone
regular-
mentioned flames earlier. That's why I thought it was
They're
worth
smaller than regular dragons. And stupider.
But still quite enough to level a city or freeze it. I suppose they would do.
I know they have vice breath, so freezing
Vice breath.
vice breath, that would be amazing. I think I would be immune.
Then we need a helm of change alignment for the dragon.
Oh,
we could kill it.
Or that.
I vote for that.
You could kill it.
You could help?
Maybe
very
it's
nice of you to say.
ammunition.
So, so once you reach the other side of the river and you have kind of taken stock of your situation, you've remembered some things about, dragons and such, you continue on the path that you think is where the dragon's lair would be.
I keep offering fish from my sword that are still impaled.
Every once in a while, a random person on the side of the street, there's a lot of beggars and folks who are not,
Then I am being benevolent. That is
yes,
excellent.
exactly. They take you up on these offers and they're very happy for the extra source of protein.
There are beggars far away from the city, beyond the dark wood and the mountain river. There
Because
are
we're
beggars.
approaching another village.
Oh, okay. Nice save.
Thank you. Didn't just make that up.
And also
right
share
here.
with the villagers
It says village.
as well.
On his table.
So this is a major thoroughfare between two villages that did not have a bridge.
Correct. Well, it's not a very well-traveled thoroughfare. It's more of a...
Well traveled enough to have beggars and bandits.
It's a sparse fare, not a thoroughfare.
Moving forward
Yes.
with the story.
She said. So you come to this village, and as you enter the village, a couple of the people who are there, they become ecstatic and excited to see you. And they say, "Oh my goodness, you look like adventurers! You look like heroes, noble heroes! We're so glad we haven't had noble heroes around here in ages!
we're just regular heroes.
We're noble too.
Fantastic noble heroes!
I know.
We're
She
in
is.
dire need of noble heroes here in Hamletville.
I gave them fish.
Here we are.
Wow.
We are
give
on
them
quest
fish?
already.
Any fish that are left, you may have.
Oh, thank you, noble fighter
Hell yeah.
woman! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Does anyone need intimidating?
Put it in your
We are
pets. Hell
already
yeah.
on a quest.
A quest, you say? And he's eating the fish. They're throwing them over the fires, and they're
We've heard about a dragon.
enjoying protein for
They're
the first
throwing
time in
fish
a while.
over the fires?
Yes, it's Pike Place Market style.
Oh,
They just
okay,
throw
yeah.
it back and forth. Eventually, one of them gets bored and actually sets it.
Thank you
on
for the
a roasting
clarification.
space. Yeah. Well, what? Or a spit. That's what they're called.
We're looking for a dragon.
A
Oh.
white dragon that needs
White
some
dragon.
killing.
Oh, there is. We know the dragon of which you were speaking.
Where is it?
Yes. It's off in the caves.
Ah!
The caves of doom.
Oh, shit.
Of doom.
Doom.
Of doom.
Have you
Yes.
been to the caves of doom?
No one goes to the caves of doom
Pray tell, why not?
because they're doomed.
The caves or the people?
Both.
Hold on. Do they call it the Caves of Doom because the people who go there are doomed?
Doom.
Or because the caves themselves are doomed?
The caves are doomed. The people who go there are doomed.
Wait, you mean that the
are
caves
doomed.
themselves are going to fall into disarray because the caves are doomed, or the people who go there are doomed?
They're unstable geographically, and there will come a time where the caves will fall inside.
Okay, so then the
on top
caves of
each
doom
other
are
and collapse.
doomed.
The caves are eventually doomed, but for now they're doomed for all who go there.
You have a surprisingly strong grasp of geology for living in a village.
Well, I actually went to grad school, but it was hard to find work after graduation.
I can imagine, yeah.
All the good jobs were taken.
It's the guardian in the caves of doom.
The Guardian. Oh, the Grand. Won't call it Grand. That'd be awful. Almost didn't
Does
intentionally.
the dragon have wizard levels?
No, dear God in heaven, no. It's white. It's WIGHT. It's
the
a
white
white
dragon.
dragon.
Oh, so it's
now undead.
Undead.
It is undead, made of skeleton
Oh,
and pointy sharp bits.
this
So you
makes
just
much
basically
more
you
sense
just ripped
now.
off Game of Thrones.
I've actually literally never watched that show.
No one believes you now.
I don't know anything
He
about
doesn't actually watch
It
it.
was yesterday's episode.
He doesn't have time
Never
to work with all the
watched it
Friends
live.
marathons.
I've never read it. I've never played the game. I know nothing about the show.
It's
He
not
knows
a game,
nothing.
There's a
man.
guy called John Voight on it, and that's like,
Isn't that the guy from Alien?
yeah, that's like,
Oh.
is that his name? Like John?
Yeah, John Voight. The Midnight Cowboy saved Westeros.
That's right.
This,
Angelina Jolie's
Jon
Jon
father
Snow. His name's Jon Snow.
is the main
Snow.
character.
Jon Snow,
His
and
name's Jon
you know
Snow.
nothing, Chris Odie.
seriously, Snow?
Yes, he's a bastard. We
Why
don't
did
need to
he
get
do
into
his
this.
He's not.
We don't watch. We don't have,
I don't. Sorry, I really don't.
It's
know.
okay. It's
Don't
kind of an
spoil it.
obscure
That was on the
series.
show,
They
though?
haven't watched
Yesterday.
it already, then it's their own fault.
Okay, then it's
Can we
a
talk about it?
dragon made out of chipmunks. I don't know. I didn't really.
A dragon made out of chipmunks.
Don't let Christian
I
rile
apologize
you.
for spoilers to anyone
It's
in
a
chat. right now.
white-tailed dragon. It's actually just a giant deer that breathes fire.
It's a one.
Masters of the Metaverse is one of my favorite shows.
thank you.
You all do such a wonderful job. You deserve to celebrate.
We're dancing.
How about
Dance.
a dance party? Hash Bowie for life.
So, if you guys haven't looked at the description lately, the way this thing works now is that we're supposed to sing the lyrics as well.
We don't know the lyrics.
Then we'll learn
Of
them.
Masters.
You know them.
So,
Masters
Masters
of the
time,
Metaverse.
space, and
Masters.
stuff.
Roll
Yes.
them.
Roll them, troll them,
Roll
give them a buff.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Something.
Masters,
something.
Roll
Masters
them.
of the Metaverse.
We've done this
They
enough.
travel through time and space and stuff. Roll them.
Re-roll them
Yeah.
or give them a buff.
Let's just fake it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Like
that way
we've
this
been doing
doesn't
the
take
entire-
30
I like
minutes.
this dance. I'm gonna do.
Masters of the Metaverse, masters. Masters of the Metaverse, they travel through time and space and stuff.
Time.
Roll them, re-roll them,
or
and
give
roll
them
them
a buff.
above.
Off.
Something.
Dimensions and something else.
Oh.
Heroes compelled, they have no choice.
True.
Bound by the whims of a secret voice. Masters, masters of the Metaverse, masters, masters of the
Dance
Metaverse.
solo.
Worst Odie dance ever. There he goes.
Masters, masters of the Metaverse, masters, masters of the Metaverse.
Whee!
I got distracted by the awesome words. I'm sorry.
That you wrote.
That you wrote.
I like the words. It's a good song. It tells you the whole story right there.
Story.
Oh, man.
Story.
Don't worry, Pride's not a sin.
So
Oh, shit.
I am legitimately sorry. I didn't know I was accidentally stumbling into another IP with that.
No, it's fine. It's dragons, man. It happens.
Oh, a skeletal dragon. No one's ever thought of that
No,
in 50 history years.
fine.
That's
Yeah,
never
you're
shown up
fine.
in any
It's
other
fine.
game ever.
Does it have
Sweet.
an alternate
Okay, so
name?
it's Skeletal Dragon. That's what's going to be
The
that's
White
fun.
Dragon.
So the
Yes.
Guardian. Does the Guardian in the Caves of Doom?
Yes, that's exactly where the Guardian
And
layers.
yet the Guardian itself not
There's
doomed.
a problem deciding which is more unbelievable. The fact you don't have time to watch Game of Thrones amidst working on just material, as well as your day job and having children or that dragon. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
Seriously, are you and Karen Mende doing it?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen Mende.
getting it.
Always
Thank
sticking
you,
up
Chad.
for him.
They know how hard you
I'm
are.
gonna give you
actually,
an
I was-
apple for his
No, I
desk
was
next
totally
week.
stealing that from a friend of mine in his D&D campaign back in college. It was where
Oh.
they did a campaign. I told you about that. They did a
Your
campaign.
friend George R.R. Martin? That
No, but he was doing a campaign where they went to a
take
village and the
16
village
years?
had been attacked by a white dragon, and so they all got all their cold gear out, and they were all set to go fight this white dragon. And they showed up, and it was a WIGHT dragon, and so it was firing necrotic energy and destroyed the party.
Did they laugh while they were died? Were died?
It was
Still?
funny in a gamer kind of way.
Yeah, no, that is funny.
Whatever.
I like it.
No, it's good.
Cool
That's
story,
a good
bro.
story. It is.
Whatever you wrote, Hands of Fate, you were in it. So.
we'll
are we
have
going
a
to go
part for
fight
you
this
in the
dragon or
next
not?
one. Jesus.
So
so
how
much
far
shade.
away is the cave?
The cave is. Sorry.
That's funny.
It's what went through my head. The cave
Was it Ross?
is down.
Ross Geller?
Was it Ross?
Geller.
Ross is
Did they
quite
tell him to
clever.
shut up again?
Yeah, his physical comedy is unbelievable.
What are we doing?
Let's see. Sorry, I just asked to refresh the store. Yeah, no, I think I am going to say that now, just because of all that. The cave is over the river and through the woods.
Wait,
same river we
the
just
one we
passed?
just went over?
Oh, so there's
Go back over
another
it?
gushing mountain river fed entirely by snowmelt.
Yeah, there's another river on the other side of this village.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
what a
Woods
great choice for a river.
Town, Woods, River, Town.
This village is on
Woods,
an
river.
island.
If you start to run out of song ideas, what with dying at the drop of a hat, try another one bites the dust, staying alive and candle in the wind. Also, don't drop your hat, the skull fracture will kill you. Hashtag Jack Sunbuck.
Thank you, Chad.
So there's another one by the bus, dust in the wind.
Candle
Another one bites the dust in the wind.
and staying alive.
Well,
Yeah.
is it nearing night time? Should we rest here before going forward?
I do not need rest, but if others do, I am happy to stand guard
Wait, how do you not need rest?
because I am awesome.
Well, I'll still
is
only have 1 hit
nightfall.
point in the morning, so whatever.
Yes, let's
it is
rest
nightfall,
here at the inn.
and the villagers are happy that you're here because the villagers have been having troubles with nocturnal.
Emissions.
I was actually about to say that and realized that that's not the word that I wanted. So, no, they've been having trouble with nocturnal animals of the night.
Bats!
They're called bats.
Yes, bats.
You know, nocturnal animals of the night
Vampires.
is redundant.
Hello, St. Louis! We are the nocturnal animals of the night!
As I have already bowled and played croquet, I am going to now play baseball with the bats and my sword.
Are they bats?
Yes, they are bats.
I would like
They're
to just.
flying bats.
What do they do?
Of the night.
What do they do to you guys? You all, you people.
I've had 3 shows I've had to write for in the past week.
Is that
Us too.
The
You mean you've had to keep track of more than one
Bats.
project?
but what?
What are the bats doing to your village?
Um,
Do you really want to know?
why don't you help out, Bard? What are the bats doing to the village?
I do. I want to know if it's something that is just bat-like or if there's something supernatural.
The problem is that the bats inspire this dumbass vigilante who everyone thinks doesn't know he's just the rich guy in town who likes to beat up the mentally deficient instead of using his good to better the infrastructure.
That's the exact problem with the bats.
Well,
They're attracting the wrong kind of crowd.
I would suggest that I just climb to the tallest building or something, and then we'll just let them get caught.
In the hair.
That sounds like a valid approach.
I'm going to be hunting in the streets with my sword.
I'm gonna get drunk and get a room at the inn.
Sounds good.
Same!
Oh.
Cheers! Don't hit me with that.
I beat my attack roll by 6.
Okay.
So the bats are getting whacked with
I'm
my
using
sword.
At
meta
night?
point.
At night. Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
I guess acrobatics to climb something so that I can catch the bats.
I know Lumiere actually thought that when the show started.
The bird is a leaf on the wind. See how he soars off the cliff to be lost forever.
Was he being
I wash
shady?
my hands of this party. Done. Fall rocks and everyone lies.
What?
Wait, no, that isn't right. Screwed. We'll do it live. Hashtag hack attack.
Thank you, chat.
What are they doing?
Oh, they're
I
planning.
think I just got killed again.
It's not hard.
You did actually. There was when you showed up at the bar. There was a group of folks who were having an arm wrestling competition as you walked in the front door,
And I was killed by the
And-
spray of sweat that
and you got in too close as this was going back and forth. And so as the hands were locked in Mortal Kombat, going back and forth, one of them jerked forward and managed to smack you on the chin, knocking you to the ground. And while you were dead.
Hashtag meta point. I tried to impress this gal recently, but it didn't go well. When she told me I was average, she was just being mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Math teacher knows that joke.
nice, Chat.
thank
And
you.
while
I was
you
actually
were while you were dead momentarily, you found
like
yourself
that
transported through space and time
And stuff?
into the GM's seat for a second,
Oh. Cool.
Oh crap.
and you
That's
took
what's
control of the entire adventure.
Oh, bye, Chris.
Oh.
Bye,
Bye.
Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Conjure Dobbins!
well, this is
Conjure
unexpected.
A new
Dobbins.
bard.
So
I made my roll to climb something to catch the bats.
excellent. You are now on something.
I've been killing bats left and right.
Actually,
I
I'm pretty
beat
sure
my
you
roll
are
by
on something.
6.
So you've been killing bats left and right, even though I have not told you that it was night.
No,
and we
you
are
did.
talking.
You did say it was
He didn't
night.
say it. The other one said it.
So it is night, and did I actually say there were bats present?
Yes.
No.
The bats that
Or
arrived.
they were coming.
So you climbed and are now on something that is unspecified, and you are waving your sword around.
Yes.
As something.
Effectively.
Effectively, make an attack roll.
I did.
What did you get?
I got an 8 and I needed a 14.
Okay, you behead a statue.
I'm in the tavern singing songs from my hometown and drinking their finest ales.
I like it. Take a +3 bonus to your own morale that you may use at any time.
Thank you.
The bard is dead, by the way.
I'm listening.
The bard has to sing to come back to life.
I can't wait till you do.
It's not my turn.
It's always.
That's right, you're dead. And Leaf Friend.
Leaf friend, well, I'm going to look around in hippo form because that is my stealthiest and most travel-worthy form.
So you transform into a hippo in
Yeah.
the middle of a town of people worried about nocturnal creatures of the night.
This is once night has fallen.
Once night has fallen, so that won't terrify them at all.
Right, I get into the streets and I turn into my stealthy hippo form.
Your stealthy hippo form.
And I look for the building that has the signal on top.
Look for the building that has the signal on top.
Yeah, because that's clearly where the miscreant is going to show up.
Okay. So I need to make that thing happen? All right then. So make your stealth roll to get on top of the thing.
Oh, it was my acrobatics. I got a 9. I needed 12, so I beat it by 3.
Great. So you're on top of the building right as they light up the signal and you are blinded. Make a mental check.
A mind check.
Or an acrobatics check, too.
I'm taking another point.
Okay.
I'm at a point.
Are there bats
Wait.
yet for me to kill?
Not yet.
What did you want? Mind or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Then that is a success by 6.
Okay, you don't fall and stagger off the building, blinded as you were by the nocturnal creatures of the night signal that has just gone up. Lighthouse-like.
Are there more bats now? Can I kill them?
You have not seen any bats yet.
I'm hunting. I want to go find some bats. I go out.
Okay, so you leave the town.
No, like I'm just searching in nooks and crannies
Describe
for bats.
out when you say you're going
I'm out
there.
of the tavern.
You're out of the tavern. So then you were swinging your sword around inside the tavern trying to kill bats.
No, I was just in the you know what I'm saying? The
door frame?
That.
Okay, so your sword is now stuck in the door frame after
No, you
beheading
said
a
I killed a
statue.
statue.
Yes, that was.
Okay. And then
that
it's
was
stuck in a door frame. Okay,
and your
great.
sword is stuck in the door frame because you were standing there swinging it around at phantom bats that I did not say were there.
All right, so I'm trying to now retrieve
make a
my
strength
sword.
check.
Strength check. I'm pretty strong.
While she's making that strength check, I'd like to sing my song so that when the door, I can come to life just as the sword comes out of the door and kill me again.
You understand comedic timing.
Yeah.
Make a performance check.
I did beat that by 2, so
You rolled
You
the
get to use
8.
8s for this.
Ooh.
Yep. And what's
10.
10.
10.
But your performing arts is 11, so you
made it
totally
11.
win.
You do have to sing yourself back to life.
I'm singing a song, it's gonna go very wrong.
That works. Make an attack roll, make a defense roll.
Hi. Oh yeah, I beat that by 10.
By 10? What's your damage?
Your defense roll is going to be your
56.
these against
Okay,
your
Ben, would you
DC.
add an X to that sheet, please?
Did it? Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm back!
Okay, so you did how much damage?
56.
56 to a, 56, so you cleave through the door frame and the load supporting beam next to it. The entire inn begins to shudder and shake as it has just become unmoored from its foundation.
I intimidate the internals until
I think you've
everybody-
done enough. It's not your turn anymore. Everyone roll initiative, including for the inn that's about to collapse.
I was gonna tell them to get out. Oh my god!
All right, count them off. What's our name?
28.
28. Corpse boy.
I'm still looking for initiative.
Roll
Roll the
2d12.
It's okay, you're dead.
12, Audrey.
Vanessa.
14.
14.
23.
23.
13.
13. Okay.
It was a
18.
beautiful
18.
roll for anything else.
Okay, so let's see. I gotta get the order of this. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Ben, Chris, V, Yes, okay, 1, 2, 3.
So are we
Talk among yourselves.
Are we
to-
attacking the building? Is that what's occurring?
What happened is you attacked the building and cut through a supporting beam, and it looks
Sure.
like it's going to collapse.
Yeah.
Christian, you won initiative. What's happening with Leaf Blower?
Oh, well, like I said, he was looking around for that signal. Obviously, he sees it when it
Yep.
goes off.
It goes up.
So now he is waiting stealthily in hippo form, waiting for the nocturnal creature of the Nightman to show up.
Okay, make your hippo stealth check.
Thank you. 8. That's actually really good.
Defying all expectations and most laws of physics. You stealth your way, tiptoeing through the shadows like a character from Fantasia.
Yeah, except I'm jiggling the whole way there. It
Yeah.
looks more twerking than moving. It's going.
Do your druid's pants expand when he turns into hippo form, or do they?
Oh, no, he's bare-assed.
So, this happens every time he transforms?
Well, his clothes disappear. Like, he still wears a shirt and a little vest and a little bow tie.
You did not say pants.
But no pants. No pants. No pants.
So
There's a
you've
tutu,
been
though.
pantsless since the first time we saw you in hippo form, and no one's commented on it.
I think the pants reappear.
Yeah, they reappear when I transform
They're
back.
magic
So it's supposed to be,
pants.
magic pants. That makes perfect sense. All right, you ignoring the shifting, ignoring the shifting and shuddering you go towards the nocturnal creatures of the night signal shining off of the other building. Maggie. Or I should say your character's name.
I was blinded.
That's true.
Am I on the building?
Yeah, you're on the building, and you see a corpulent shadow sneaking towards your building.
I see the shadow.
As much as you could say it's sneaking, it's more like it's
Twerking.
gyrating. It's like a very quick glacier.
Excellent. I disguise myself as a bat.
Sure.
12. I missed it by 2.
Okay, there's a woman who's pretending to be a bat up by the bat signal.
I see her.
Yes, you do. Bard boy, you wake up next to your own corpse, next to
my own corpse.
Next to your own corpse by a reaper who is leaning against the bar, out of breath. He's like, come on, man. I got a schedule to keep here. I got plague in Sixburg, and I got a battle I got to clean up for. Can you please just pick alive or dead? Just one of the two, okay?
Well, this building is going to collapse.
Yeah,
yes?
and you'll be killed again.
And many other people are going to die. And create a whole lot of work for you, right?
Yeah.
So why not hang out with me? We'll both stay dead for 5 minutes. We'll have a beer. We'll enjoy ourselves. And after the building's collapsed, I can come back to life. After the danger's over, and you can take care of everyone who dies when the buildings fall.
Make a persuasion or check or whatever you would use for that.
I rolled a.
That's a fail.
Oh, I failed. Everything.
It sounds really tempting. I'd really like to, but
Wine?
See if you could.
yeah, I'll take some wine.
Huh?
There you go.
All right, I passed etiquette by 1.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, you're like the nicest guy I've ever had to collect. I have to say that. Mostly it's, no, my work's not done. What about my children? We had a bargain. You're breaking it. I had 40 more years. You're actually cool.
Coming up with all these songs, it's exhausting.
Isn't
Let's
it?
just take a break for 5.
5 or 10? What do you say we
Yeah.
just talk for like 20 minutes straight? Would that be great?
That'd be great.
I think that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay, so the bard has a weird smile on his rigor mortis induced face. It goes down there. So now the
I'm stealth twerking towards Batman.
The inn begins to collapse.
Oh, do I get to go?
Tragic.
Oh, the ends first.
The inn gets to collapse. It begins to collapse. So let's see who is inside. I think it's you two, you three actually.
I'm kind of half outside because I'm
right. You just killed the inn.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see who is higher in the.
No
in the
punching a
initial
bank,
order.
but, you know, I try.
So it begins to collapse. It's going to make attack rolls as beams and such begin, and very confused patrons begin to fall through the ceiling in their beds. Some of them in various states of undress.
This town sucks.
What a show.
So can you make
I'm assuming we're defending.
make a defense roll?
Is this melee?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I beat it by 1.
Okay, so you managed to dodge a bed that falls through the ceiling.
Kristen, you have limited time to accomplish your mission. Have a hashtag MetaVelcome to try and help. Also, this is a total cop-out. Get back to being broken.
He's just reading Twitter.
Yeah. While the rest of us are actually here doing it.
Yeah.
I'm in chat right now.
It's fine, he needs a break.
I beat my defensive check by 3.
All right, so you managed to dodge the very nice claw-footed bathtub that comes down. It must have been one of the posh suites based on the tapestries that come down as well. Anyway,
That's
beside
some nice
the point.
craftsmanship.
Very nice craftsmanship. Anyway, yes.
I'd like to attempt to be an inconvenient body as she's dodging and try not to trip over me.
You want agency as a corpse.
Yes, I do. I want luck as a corpse. Perhaps my corpse is in a bad spot on the ground.
Roll your corpse luck.
12.
12. Can you defend against a 12?
Yes.
Yes, I beat it by 1.
Okay, so you step on the bard's face on your way out. Dodging.
I want to. Well, I don't have an action, but I'd like to grab the bar.
But that was the inn's turn as it collapsed. So now it is Vanessa, your turn.
Great, I'm gonna grab the corpse of the bard and exit the establishment.
All right,
in
so-
effort to seek out my teammate.
You managed to get outside of the establishment. Hell yeah.
Yes. I feel very badly about killing the inn.
But you get so many experience.
I do. I get quite a number.
Eventually, you died so much that there's 2 bards. Why not?
2 bards, eh?
2 bards.
One mic.
One mic, yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway, so I would like to not cause further destruction to the inn, but I would like to intimidate all of the inhabitants of the inn to get out before they die.
So you want to stand in the only exit and terrify them.
Yes.
So they will escape.
Yes. I want them
All right,
jumping out
roll it.
windows. Lots of intimidation is what is occurring.
Why is she trying to kill the townspeople?
I beat
She's
it
trying to
by
save
Because
them.
they're
Great.
alive.
So are we dead right
Because
now?
it's Sarah. She thinks of people
we're
as big
having,
XP pinatas.
I beat it by 8.
8. You beat it by 8. All right, so you stand. What do you do? Show me what you're doing.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
You idiotic motherfuckers, get out of the inn! It's falling apart!
Says the woman who just critted their inn.
And blocks the only entrance.
Now you understand at this time of night, most people are already drunk, so they're like, and they're lurching towards the walls. They leap towards windows and bounce off. They
Bounce.
some of them
Some go
smash
through,
through the gaps in the walls that are beginning to fall because this is medieval architecture. It doesn't really have rebar and concrete. They start to stumble their way out into the street.
Excellent.
As it continues to rumble, looks like it's coming down the next bit. And that's outside. It's your turn when you start to hear the very short laughter. All part of my plan.
Is it the Batman?
Did I
No,
miss-
I'm asking you as the GM. Like,
No.
no. Who where's
It's much shorter and bolder, the sound of the voice.
Is it one of the Lollipop Guild members?
No, they're
And you
like.
see a titanic shadow cast against the barn side of town as a small penguin-like man steps out of it.
How far away is he?
Hard to tell, perspective-wise. Depends on how tall he actually is.
Spending a meta point to go one towards my pilot, and
I should go take that part over.
because I don't
I
know
use
what
one
this
too, Chris.
character is supposed to look like, I'm going to assume that he is my culprit.
He looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin.
Oh, so short and squat. Mm-hmm. Looks like he could run a taxi service.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Also looks like he's wearing a tuxedo and kind of waddling a bit.
Okay, so back
got
to
a fish in his hand.
Back to human form, right? I carefully run, balancing like a cat all the way along the rooftops until I get to the building where he is. And I leap off of that towards him, turning into hippo form on the way down as he gets his big belly flop.
Nice.
Okay. Roll it.
All right.
So the stoned druid is going to try to leap from building top to building top.
That's
Leap above the Danny DeVito
above the Danny DeVito.
and then turn into a hippo.
Uh-huh. And I will block out the sun on Philadelphia as I do.
Mr. Reaper, I'd like to propose that this calls for a second drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got so much work. Let me call my
I
intern
rolled
in.
12s for my my urban tracking
That tracks.
to go, to get through the whatchamacallit. Ah, but that's enough. So with my +1, yeah, I get a 13, which is good enough to get through there. And then for my attack, I get to roll the gooder dice.
The gooder
as I call
dice.
them. It's the technical term.
Yes.
We're full of all sorts of good
Gooders.
words.
Chat disappeared.
Oh yeah, that's because I have it.
10
Oh, there you are, chat.
for my hippo attack, so I beat it by 4.
Okay, so you leap elegantly into the air, turn into
Oops.
hippo.
Flop.
Let's roll defense for Danny DeVito. He yells, Raya! And then, it's like a pinata filled with sausage, kind of.
Are there entrails?
Oh God.
Yeah, so many entrails.
Excellent.
More than there should be.
Am I anywhere
It
near
was like
this?
the man had no organs other than entrails.
If I am near this, I take some of them.
Spider webbing out in all directions. On your turn, you may.
Only entrails.
Okay, so now it's you witness this from the rooftop as it's completely highlit by the bat signal. No bat dude has shown up yet. Now it looks like a giant red spider web all around the bottom of town.
But the building is falling under me.
No,
No,
it's a
that's
different
the
building.
other building. That's
I'm not on.
That's the one that the barbarian decided to implode
I'm on a different.
while swinging at imaginary bats.
I was just trying to get my sword.
Well, I'm a little worried about my team crew.
I don't know why.
I'm going to stealthily fly down like a bat from the top of the building.
Okay, make a mental roll to make sure that your dementia isn't kicking in again.
I failed it by
Okay,
one.
so you think you can fly, so go ahead and continue your action.
I'm stealthily flying.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
It's on.
Oh,
Well,
what's a 1?
it's a 1 on my crotch.
That's not, they don't get it on the table.
I don't want to.
It's a 1.
Okay,
It was no, sorry, but that's plus my 7, so it's an 8.
so you know that hero pose that everyone lands in like that? You do, but there's this horrible sound like a marionette breaking in half.
Can I break her fall in some way since I'm below? Is there a chance
I was gliding down. You know, I'm
You think you were gliding down, but actually you were plummeting.
gracefully
Gray
plummeting?
shadow. Yeah, so you land in the hero pose. Make a
special movement, cat-like, half damage to falls.
okay. So you take half damage and take
It helps to read.
10 damage from the fall, but your arthritis has now seized and you're frozen for a round because you landed with such force on your poor joints.
Excellent.
All right, and the inn collapses in on itself, killing the rest of the inhabitants.
Sorry!
Reaper says, "Spence, well, man, but I gotta deal with this."
Yeah, that's cool.
Here's just the thing. Next 3 times you die, I'm just gonna look the other way. Okay?
Works for me.
All right.
You have fun.
The bard wakes up covered in death and broken timbers,
Sorry.
says the barbarian from outside of the Mountain of Death.
Sorry. I was dragging you.
And,
Cool, I got
and
a
we're out of
drink.
initiative, and I gotta pee.
Chris is back then.
Can someone pick me up?
I got you!
So let me get this straight. The inn has collapsed.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The bats have been defeated.
There were no bats.
No.
No.
Never any
There
bats.
were never any bats.
There were never any bats. We've killed the penguin and the Batman hasn't shown up
I
yet.
thought you killed Danny DeVito.
We killed Danny DeVito. Yeah, he was.
At the inn.
Penguin.
We killed the inn.
No, I know who the penguin was, but I got the impression when he cried out Rhea that it was actually Danny DeVito.
Right.
It's kind of amalgamation.
Maybe he was filming in this particular town.
I've also never seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now I can catch up.
I think we're all together in the
he's
street
gone,
now.
then it's.
I think
never
we're
mind.
all back in the
Never
street
seen-
together.
Fantastic.
I'm still buried under all these timbers.
I got
I
you.
pulled you
You
out.
dig around underneath
I
for a little
dragged the
while,
bard out.
and yeah, you're able to find Flippin is under some timbers and such.
I know, I dragged him out.
Yeah, there is one
The
piece of
collapse.
wood that is just like slammed straight through your chest, out the back. But you're back alive, even though it's still impaled.
It's
like
fine.
that.
I feel great.
Yeah, so you can
Kinda
chop
drunk.
off part of that if you want.
Would you like me to chop that off, or would you like to be able to use it as a weapon?
Keep your sword in your pants.
An anti-vampire.
All right.
Just give me a vampire
You just
to
let
hug.
me know if it gets annoying.
That's actually a great setup when you go up against an undead dragon. I'm just saying.
That's true. You can spike the dragon with me.
Excellent.
I cast Fog of Confusion on myself so I can figure out what the heck is going
I think
on.
that happened the moment the show started tonight. So it's all good. So the next morning, you guys have recovered from the destruction of the inn and your valiant effort to fight 1980s sitcom star Danny DeVito. Poor little man.
I pay any of gold that I have for the inn.
You have
Nice. Hell yeah.
enough gold.
I give them the gold.
You do.
Wow.
And
they're
again,
very
I
thankful for
apologize.
this.
Except for all the
Sorry.
people you killed who are not nearly as thankful.
True, but in a village in which they tend to measure their daily or yearly wage in copper, the fact that you're paying with so much gold goes over very well. And you realize that it is time to set out on the last leg of your journey to defeat the guardian of the magical amulet of strength, Deckless.
I would like to point out that Mr. Vansel here has successfully stepped into the GM role and given himself a get out of death 3 times
Yeah,
buff.
I noticed that.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
It was noted.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is not his first time around the block.
Your move, chat DM Alliance.
No, that looks so dirty.
That was
That was dirtier than
so
calling
excited
the
for all
hippo
the things that are
Mr.
about to
Wiggles.
I am so moist.
So the next morning you get up and you pack up your stuff.
When I wake up, oh, you know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
when I get drunk.
Go out.
When I get killed 500 times and then I get killed 500 more just to be a bard who got 5,000 deaths to fall dead on the floor.
What happens if you add 500 and never mind. So
Let's go kill a dragon.
decide to go off after the dragon, the one who's been terrorizing the villagers and holding on to the magical necklace of strength.
Magical necklace of strength.
Apparently, it's a skeletal dragon, which I guess is old news now.
Did we ever determine why we're doing this?
They told us to.
It was the
We have the 3
reason
strikes
behind your
against us.
parole.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was 3 strikes and you're on a quest to get
What about the meta pilots though? Why are
Greetings from Commander and Mr.
Training.
Dunsdale. We were dog sitting for Mr. DeVito, but have to head home now. You'll have to take care of his pooch hashtag dog. Good luck with her.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
Possible hashtag bubble wrap. Have you noticed the slightest nick kills the bard?
The slightest nick kills the bot.
Good. I like that one.
that was
I like that one a lot.
well done, chat.
No clap.
So you do. You find yourself on your way back across the river and back through the woods, back to the cave.
My
Actually,
turn
it's
for
a
potty
different-
break.
Well, what? Your turn for potty break?
Cave of Doom.
We're all getting older, apparently. Chad, I'd like to talk to you tonight about prostates.
Show me how that's actually
I
done.
would like to.
Cave of
Let's go to the cave. That's where I
Go to
was
the
going.
cave.
Come on, Gidget. The halflings would like to continue the fucking
I'm
journey.
glad that you guys are finally on the.
I follow the halflings so I can defend them with the sword.
Come on, the rest of you.
Question: could the
Do you know how to do that
barbarian?
trick? I don't.
Yeah, I just did it.
Wow.
Watch,
I'm
do it again.
impressed. You did. That's really cool.
There are more
So
of
you
them.
do. You collectively decide that it is time to go off and take care of this draconic threat. So you cross the other river, and this time you don't lose the boat.
Nope.
And you go through the other woods, and this time you leave the local inhabitants alone instead of treating them like tiny bowling pins.
Thank you.
And you make your way to the deep, dark cave
Of doom.
where the skeletal white dragon lives.
What about the guardian?
The cave of
That
doom.
is the guardian.
That is the guardian.
We are with tactical espionage for destruction.
Hello,
Diversion
Teddy.
Initiative.
Teddy.
Challenge accepted. Keep in mind that you have a giant piece of wood sticking out of you.
You do.
There are
It's
plenty
true.
of splitters there to accidentally rainbows yourself off.
I kept it in just for you.
Thank you, Ben.
Hey, you've been staked. You've got a stake through your chest.
Earlier, you suggested that
Yeah.
we'll just use you to stake the dragon.
You're welcome.
Thank
Well,
you, Ben.
and actually, as it happens, as you get to the cave entrance,
all happening
you do see a collection of bats hanging off the top.
Oh, bats are related to the dragon.
I killed the bats.
Oh,
And the bats flutter down to the ground.
I'll try to catch them in my
To the ground?
Yes, and they take human form
What?
with nasty, pointy, sharpy teeth.
I stab them. I take off their heads. Headless.
Yes, they're all vampires.
Oh, I run towards them with my steak chest.
As well, you should roll the initiative.
Initiative.
2d12.
My God.
Much better than
22.
18.
18.
13.
22.
13.
16.
Gidget.
Dang.
8.
Really?
Hell yeah, you get to go first.
Hell yeah.
Stay right here.
man.
All right, I have 3 attacks.
Messing with me.
Okay.
I want to attack 3 of the vampires.
Matt, go get me a Perrier.
You got it.
Me too.
You got it too.
There are, in fact,
If they're gonna get up, I'm gonna make them go do crap for
a
me.
good idea. There are 7 vampires
First,
that have
fine.
landed in front of you.
The first 3 get decapitated.
7 vampires.
3 are
First
getting
3?
it. Okay, 1.
That's right, you got 3 attacks. Give me their rolls.
I beat it by 6.
I definitely failed that defensive check.
Beat it. I'm using my +6, so I beat it by 5.
Then you do succeed on that one, okay?
And I beat that one by 10.
I would have made that if you had not beaten it by so much.
Sorry, I beat them.
I've said
Just leave
your
me.
sword in your pants.
I am decapitating vampires.
Okay, so you've attacked 3 of them, and you've been successful in all 3 attacks. So you said you were going for a
Decapitation.
try to decapitate
Because
them.
that kills vampires.
That makes sense. So I tell you what, use a percentile here. You managed to fully decapitate the 3rd one,
The 3rd one.
and the first 2 you wound very heavily.
So they're just
The
bleeding.
3rd one, as soon as you chop that head off, it goes Buffy style, poof,
Yes.
into a whole bunch of ash.
That's what I wanted.
Disappears. The other 2, however, wounded and angry though they are,
So stealthy.
he's
The
so
most
stealthy.
magnificent
Stealthy man. The other 2, they managed to not be dead. I mean, that's really the extent of what they
Fine.
managed.
Undead heathen, you will pay later.
So next up is Ashley the Vampires, of whom there are 6 now.
Ashley the vampires?
Actually,
One of them is named Ashley. And she has a sister named
Brittany.
Mary Kate.
oh,
Like, Ashley's a stupid name for a vampire.
Caitlin.
I think Caitlin's
Actually,
a stupid
Ashley
name
could
for
be a
a
perfect
sword.
name for a vampire once you kill it. Ha ha ha! Ash.
Yeah.
Ash.
Absolutely.
Ashley.
Like, I'm sword. Am I supposed to get your jokes?
Well, it has been fun, guys. Really a blast. I've enjoyed the writing, the shows, your wonderful selves. But I think that this episode has done me in. I'm not going to make it. I blame Matt. Hashtag you brew.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
It's done us all in several times.
Indeed. Someone.
Yes. So
Anvil.
the first one of them, let's see, there's how many of you? There are 5 of you. So we'll say. So that's mathematically interesting. Each one of you is attacked by an individual vampire, except for you, Hell yeah, 2 of them go after you.
Excellent.
So I need defensive checks from all of the party members.
Oh, yes.
Is this
I'm
melee?
really good at defensiving
Is
stuff.
it melee? Yes.
I just rolled a 2 on yours, so this
Oh,
will
I'm
be...
not rolling shit.
Oh.
I beat it by 7.
Oh my gosh, I failed so badly on both.
How much you win by?
I'm doing nothing.
I beat it by 7.
Beat it by 5.
Okay.
Halflings for the win.
Okay, so you 2 both are actually completely unaffected.
Awesome. Oh,
I rolled a
I left
5.
you hanging, girl.
5.
I'm so
That was your
sorry.
total?
What?
Never again.
I know nothing.
We need a bard.
They,
No, you don't. There's no incentive for a bard. We're on strike.
I'll play a bard with no incentive.
Sounds good.
I'm so confused by what's happening at the boy table.
What is going on with the
I'm
boys?
waiting for my move. I have a plan.
So you rolled a
Like
song.
a
Give him the
Silence.
Nickelback CD that.
And you are Leaf Spring, which means... Are you in hippo form right now?
And then it's yours again.
Hippo.
Ben, are you in hippo form?
No.
Okay, you made your defensive check right on the dot,
Okay.
which does mean that they still get you, but only a little bit. You take 25 points of damage as one of the vampires comes up and, what do I want to say, punches you.
You
I
had,
forgot it was a vampire for a moment. It went into combat style.
you had to think of the word for punch.
It fist thrusts you.
Ew.
Because that's like punching with the locks and...
You just even get him into an arm key thing.
Exactly.
I'll take the punch. It's just gonna rebound on him in a minute.
So I rolled
The worst
I
way.
rolled a 2 on the bard. So that vampire comes up, sinks its teeth into your throat,
Oh, God.
and immediately sucks you dry, and you collapse to the ground. Totally fine. Totally fine.
No,
Missed
you,
them both.
you get a free death.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You still have 3 deaths.
But I forgot, so I'll take that one.
50 points of damage.
Yeah.
For hell yeah. And then another 50 points of damage as the vampires come up and go all Buffy style. Kick, punch, swing, bam! Sound effects.
That's fine. I still have 65.
Yeah, because you got your armor to root.
I got my armor.
Too.
They're hit points.
So that was them. Flippin', you're up next.
Also got 20 armor you can use. Oh, right. I'll be there for you when the bard starts to fall.
Good job, you're back.
Thank you. I forgot that I could cheat death.
3 times.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up is Flippin'. Oh wait, no, Flippin' just did that. He's alive again. Leaf friend.
So,
I called him that.
so these vampires, is it clear from looking at them? It's clear from looking at them that they're undead, right?
Correct, very undead.
And it's clear from looking at them that they've been wounded in various ways that are obvious to anyone who's looking.
They
at
have
them.
stories to tell.
Okay, so
Sad stories.
I have been a hippie.
Uh-huh.
I have been a hippo.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spin and spin and spin and transform myself into federal HIPAA standards and give them all of the paperwork for disclosing their medical status publicly.
You're gonna attack them through HIPAA?
Yes.
I will sing out loud to support this.
I
have all the paperwork. They
I
are in
used to
violation
actually-
of at least 5 federal statutes.
when HIPAA was passed, true story, I used to have to teach it to people. So you have just found one of the most sympathetic GMs possible for that pun.
I know this.
And it's true, you did know that. And so as a result, yes, you managed to confuse, befuddle, and in fact, oh geez. Okay, so I rolled a 20 on that one. So one of the vampires' heads literally explodes
Nice.
as soon as you hand the forms over because he is so dumbfounded by the amount of paperwork involved in just trying to have some minor
attention.
Exactly. Some minor dental work done. That's an area effect. Is that correct?
It's an area effect.
Area effect.
It's on the character
Obviously.
sheet.
That is going to be. You managed to explode one vampire, and 2 others seem very taken with the paperwork and have taken. They're distracted. They are going to now actually try and complete everything that you've handed to them.
It's the only appropriate response.
Yeah. So they are
Truly.
effectively out of combat in the sense that they will not be attacking, but you can attack them now as if they were prone.
Well, they are immortal, so they have enough time to fill this out.
Those are the only ones who do. Next up is going to be Gidget.
Nice.
Well, Gidget, and who is a halfling, and
Yep.
Olga, who's a dwarf,
Can exit there.
we would like to attack at the same time. I'm going to get on her shoulders, so it's like the trench coat with the little people, right? So
and we're both going to attack. I'm going to stabby.
And I'm gonna protect us.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
So I'm
Gotta come back and hang out since this is my last episode for a long time.
Sounds good. It's good to have you back.
Who am I going to carpool with then?
Oh, Maggie'll still be here.
Oh, cool. Never mind.
Oh my god.
I have a +7, which I'm going to use.
You have a +7?
Yes.
You've got a QQ brew you could use. You got an M dog you could use. You got a lot of things you could use.
I'm gonna use. Okay. Then I'll use my M dog.
Sword get used?
I don't think you hack sword. Neither have I biased.
I haven't clicked them off. I don't know anything.
Do those
about
roll over to the next episode?
They haven't shown up.
Did you
when I
not pay
bought one
attention
earlier.
to when I was talking at the beginning of the
them. So,
episode?
go
I
ahead.
don't pay attention when you talk.
2. Okay. So I got a 10 for my dagger, which is a beat it by 1.
Okay, so
Stabby, stabby.
you are trying to just stab that thing, right?
Oh,
Basically, and stake it.
What?
You're basically trying to stake it.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a.
But on her. But I used. Oh, we did a joint.
I see. So you
Yeah.
get the height
The
bonus.
height would
no,
be
I
the
understand.
correct. Yeah.
I like your visual diagram. Olga, can you please give me a? So you use character for a moment. Gidget, please give me a acrobatics check with a +2 bonus. Olga, please give
Thank
me.
God. Beat it by 3. Me too.
Cool. Olga, please give me a domestic arts check.
Domestic arts.
Yes, because technically she's trying with a stacking is like a form of organization.
I like it.
I beat it by 2.
Sweet.
Checks out.
So
Checks out.
as a result, then Gidget, please give me a odds evens roll. If you get it right, you manage to put that stake straight through the vampire's heart.
I choose odds. Oh, is it even?
Okay, so instead you manage to put that stake straight through the vampire's face.
That's not height. Never mind.
I'll leave.
It's quite wounded. It's quite wounded and blind now in one eye. It's upset. But
Yeah,
did not
I'll
go
tap your
poof.
heads lower.
Yes, question. If you had not been raised up that high, would it have gone through the heart? Just wondering.
I thought it would be a nice flash.
And we're back up to the top. Hell yeah, what do you want to do?
Kill more vampires,
Okay,
obviously.
give me your attacks.
Okay.
It was cool double move. It was.
I beat it by 6. Beat it by 7. Beat it by 7.
Okay, so you're drawing the same move?
Yes. I'm finishing the 2 that I needed to finish and then adding another
I
one.
didn't even get an action.
Okay, the third attack
Get it.
doesn't work because I critted it.
'Kay.
Well, basically critted it. I'll use my bonus. I critted it. The first 2, though, I really missed those defensive checks.
Great.
So yeah, you managed to behead 2 more of those vampires.
Excellent.
Head.
And I tell you what, if you would roll a d6 twice, and you are trying to get...
High or low?
I'm not going to tell you, actually. Roll a d6, tell me the first 2 numbers you get that aren't a 6.
5. 5.
One more, please.
5.
Gidget.
Roll a d4,
We have
please.
company.
It's just getting tired.
1.
1. So you managed to chop off Mary Kate's head, and as well as one of the 2 who were stunned.
Excellent.
So there's still a stunned vampire and 2 who are not. Ashley is very upset about Mary Kate being dropped to the ground, and so that is now the vampire's attacks, and since you did that, she will definitely attack you. Hell yeah. So you don't even have to make a defensive check. Ashley is so distraught at the death of her sister vampire that she actually doesn't attack you at all. She just weeps sadly, and it would be sad if it wasn't for the fact that she's a hideous being of the undead who's trying to kill you. The other vampire who's not stunned, pardon me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, picks Leaf Friend.
Oh.
Leaf Friend, if I could please get a defensive check.
Yep. Who's fighting me? I'm sorry.
One of the
Vampires.
vampires.
How many are there?
3
3
left.
left.
Nope.
How much you missed by?
Defensively, I missed by. What form am I in?
You're still in standard Leaf Friend form.
Then I missed by 10.
You want to use your buff?
No.
So still wouldn't help.
That wouldn't help.
Okay, so the vampire that was
hacks
still
never
punching
showed
and
up on the
kicking and
screen.
all of the things manages to get you for a whopping 50 points of damage.
That'll do me. Down.
What?
You have 70 hit points to start off with.
Yeah, but I took 25 when he was playing me for the first time, so
Did you use the
75
damage?
minus 50
Did
is...
you use the Patreon armor stuff on that at all?
No.
You had 20 armor, just like me.
Now you have 15. You're
okay.
good.
You only took 5 when from me.
Okay, so I've got like 25 left.
Okay, cool. Plus you've got hippo form.
Right.
So, and speaking of which, Flippin', you are up next.
Okay. How many vampires are left?
3.
Okay. Can I hold my action until there's only one left?
Absolutely.
I will do that. Tell me the moment there's only one left.
Leaf, you are up next.
I'm assuming I'm in melee range of these things.
Yes.
I will use my... Oh, I have hippo form. I'll use hippo form.
Sounds good. You're in hippo form. What do you want to do?
Hippo attic. Attack. Hippo attack. It's the only attack I have.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I thought that was a special hippo thing.
Yeah, I was wondering what that meant. For me.
No, it is a miss.
We should look at old family films. What? Dress in silly
Miss.
clothes.
I missed my attack.
Did you want to use your buff on that one?
It would not help.
Wow, really?
It was not a good roll.
It was not a good roll.
It was not a good roll. I do not have
dice.
You
do not have the highest ACV with
you're
this
at a
particular
D-
character.
You're at a 2d10 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your attack value is a 14.
Correct.
Your bonus is 7.
Oh no, that would have helped.
so
I guess
how could you
I
not-
could make it by 1.
Okay. Oh, you literally rolled a 20.
No, I rolled a 19.
Either way.
Okay, so cool. So you make it, yes, you make it by 2 then. That actually is going to be enough as you run over with your hippo chompy chomp.
It doesn't even get defensive check. Awesome.
Oh, you should see the rolls I've been having today. And you were able to take out the last stunned vampire.
There's one more for the bard, right?
There are 2 more who are left.
2 more.
And next up is going to be Gidget, since Flippin' is delaying.
Okay. Well, since I'm on your shoulders.
Right.
Right,
You're
at the
still on
moment.
my shoulders.
I am, but I want to give you a chance to attack by yourself.
Oh, thanks.
So
There were vampires.
I'm going to jump off of Olga's shoulders at the vampire and steal his teeth.
His teeth?
Yes,
Why do you want his teeth?
the vampire teeth.
I like it.
For her collection.
Magical item.
Give me a roll.
So I assume I gotta do acrobatics and then.
I need an acrobatics check. And
Also, do you know how expensive dentures are in a world without dentistry?
So 9, I beat my acrobatics by 3, and then for the stealing of the teeth, I'm using my Rosie buff.
Ben, can you come here for a moment, please? I want you to see.
He rolled really well. You
Or bad.
Or really for me?
So you know what that is
Oh,
with that in
yeah.
the system, right?
Oh yeah.
Because that would be like rolling that. So give me your rolls,
that's legit.
please.
okay? I'm using. Oh god, see now I don't know if that was good or bad.
No.
If it's
For
bad,
using-
he usually tells you right away.
Yeah, so it was good. So is it worth it to waste my?
Don't waste
Was
it.
not good.
It's
Oh,
not.
good. Do it.
Oh, then I'm using my Rosie buff to steal
There you
the
go.
teeth,
Poker face there.
which is being, I guess,
Breaking and
burglary.
entering.
So that'd be.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So I beat it by 10.
Fantastic. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
So yeah, you managed to somehow
I rip out the vampire
rip
teeth,
out the vampire's teeth.
God damn.
and I assume he's bleeding.
It starts hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
In
Great.
fact, this vampire actually is a hemophiliac, which makes this part really bad.
Excellent. And I used my buff, so you can take it off.
So now there's just the one left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bleeds out.
But,
One round.
but
Vampire
Olga
blood
needs something
out.
to
We're
do.
down to Ashley. Olga, it's on you.
But
Okay.
if there's one
One
left.
It's Ashley.
Right.
Oh.
No,
No,
Ashley's
you're
the one.
Olga.
But you held your action until
Yes,
there
until
was
Tell you
one.
what, 50-50, odds or evens. It's not dead yet. What would you like to do, Olga? There's still 2.
Oh, there's still 2. Oh, then I'll attack the vampire whose teeth she just.
I like it. You're just gonna pop it with your mace.
With my
You're gonna
mace.
use some celestial goodness on it.
Very much. Oh, those are the wrong dice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Those are the wrong dice, everyone.
That was the third
Okay.
19, but there was a wrong dice.
I got this one right on the money. 12. I rolled a 12.
She rolled a 12. She needed a 12.
Sweet.
What happens to this vampire?
You crack it upside the head, and it's already bleeding, and it's done. That vampire crumbles into dust. Somehow. There's one left. What you gonna do, Flippin'?
Well, I have the attribute I know a guy where once per session I can reveal a convenient contact that provides plot forwarding information. I'm gonna look at her and go, Ashley?
I don't know, just like my eyes.
Flippin'?
Oh my god!
I haven't seen you since...
It's been like, since graduation.
I know! What have you been doing with yourself?
I became an adventuring bard. Always in band and drama. What about
so
you?
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Children of the Night.
Yeah. Okay, congrats. You had a dream.
I went through this phase, and it stuck.
It was really you. You were happier than I'd seen you in a long time when you went that way.
Man, it's so good to see you.
It's so good. I'm so sorry about.
Do you still hang out with the band?
No, they went on. They're touring now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god, you asshole! We used to date!
I just snapped the thing in half.
Well done.
I didn't even get a chance to ask her! Oh man.
I'll allow it. So, yes, you've defeated the vampires. And
Now the dragon. What cost?
And so then you head inside to the cave, I assume, to go fight the skeletal dragon, right?
I put the teeth in first.
I'm gonna need a few minutes before we fight the dragon.
The rest of you can head inside to go.
I am ready to slay
no,
this
you won't
dragon.
have the bard for the dragon
Do you
fight.
need anything?
Well, are we going to use the bard to stake the dragon?
Absolutely.
Do you need anything? Do you
I was
need
gonna
help?
ask her. Maybe if the dragon had some weaknesses. I wouldn't hug me right now because of the giant
I can hug your
beams.
arm.
Okay.
Hugging your arm.
Thanks.
I will bring you back a dragon token.
I was carrying a torch for her for so long.
Well,
I got her torch chuckly stuck in my teeth.
How does that go? Thank you.
There you go. A little sample.
Yeah, that's all.
this is gross. Let us kill the dragon.
So you make your way into the dragon's lair
Ashley.
through past dripping stalactites and a weeping bard, and you come to a large room where the dragon's hoard is, and you see it standing there before you, this fantastic skeletal dragon.
Why do you need all of that money?
I intimidate with my horn.
That seems like a really legitimate question.
Doesn't answer your question.
I intimidate with my horn.
It doesn't
Oh.
seem phased.
We are here for the magical necklace of strength.
It just gazes at you with empty eye sockets.
Is it dead?
It's stupid, you guys.
Is it just a skeleton dragon?
Is the dragon wearing the necklace?
Oh, there you go.
Oh god damn it!
No, I don't. Is it?
You
or-
ate Ashley for nothing, you dickweed!
I didn't know, bro. I'm so sorry.
I said Ashley, it's so good to see you. Because clearly
I thought you were
there's
distracting her.
How would I distract her with personal knowledge of our shared past?
She was a
How does that
vampire.
work?
You used to date
Yes,
a vampire?
She wasn't always a vampire.
That
She
makes you a necrophiliac. Why would I even listen to you at that point?
How am I losing this
It
argument?
just delegitimizes you.
Yes, the skeleton dragon is dead. It's a skeleton. That's why it's a skeleton dragon.
It's not undead. It's just dead.
Can I take the necklace off with my sword?
Absolutely.
Okay, I go up to it and take the necklace.
Mission
Sounds good. You
accomplished.
take it with you.
Check.
That's it.
I'm going
You've
to steal
succeeded your quest. You head back to the
everything. I steal
to the
everything I
village.
can first.
I am never opting for community service again.
The townspeople are very happy to see you.
I have the necklace.
There's an invisible ghost deer that's been following you around that starts saying inappropriate things to.
Thank you, Pierre.
How are you doing, Moshari?
Hey, why don't you go eat that ghost deer, huh? It's undead.
I like
Some bomb ass ghost deer cow, yo.
Does the necklace of power make Caitlin like extra super special? in some kind of
Absolutely.
way?
You are now so much stronger that you are even more of a threat to your entire party.
Wait. I'm sorry.
You start whipping your sword around.
Hurry and get the damn necklace.
Oh, I don't have it. Caitlin does.
Why does the sword?
Nobody gets the necklace. We have to bring it back.
Yeah, you have to bring it back.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the moment, Caitlin is extra strong because it's wrapped around her.
That's not how that works.
Why?
Actually, that could possibly work.
Hey, hell yeah. Can
Really?
I carry it?
Well, it's got
Sword?
It's got an item
No.
slot. It's kind of got a neck.
Why don't you, give me a mind check.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I almost beat that.
Awesome, but you failed?
Oh, yeah.
So you decide in a fit of excitement to take Olga up on the offer, and you throw your sword. You throw Caitlin over to Olga. Olga, give me a body check.
Oh, okay. Body. Oh, no.
Or an acrobatics check.
Or acrobatics. Yeah, acrobatics. I beat that. I got that right.
You did?
I got acrobatics right on the.
Right on the dot? Oh, right on the dot. So you are able to catch that sword out of the air, and you swing it around accidentally, and we know where this is going.
Oh no!
Get out of death free card.
Sorry.
And you manage to slice the bar.
Oh, Bo, I'm so
Pops back
sorry.
together.
That was really weird.
Like, that was super weird.
It's a good trick.
That was different. Do it again to see.
No.
Do it again.
I'm gonna take
If
the
you
necklace
teach me that
off.
trick, I'll show you how to do the linking rings.
Oh, sweet. Slice. Why did I do that? That really
Here you go.
hurts.
I took the necklace off. I have the necklace now. I'm
I'll hold it for safekeeping.
Give me a body check.
putting the necklace in my my pack.
Nope.
Your arthritic fingers can't hold on to the sword. You drop it. You manage to stab the
wow, I
bar.
didn't see this coming.
I think that was all 3.
He's already done 3. That was 4.
Oh.
And on that, I think we've reached the end of just a very long night of insanity.
Like, that was super fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. So,
I can keep
so here's the
talking
thing.
like this a little bit.
We do have 15 minutes. I deliberately wanted to end a little bit early because we do have one more waffle to give away.
Oh.
So let's do that first, and then once we've done that waffle, there's a couple of housekeeping things I want to talk about going into next week and the week after. So Vanessa, if you are good to go for that,
Mark,
let's
do you
do
have that
waffle.
track?
We'll explain a couple things to
has the
chat,
track.
and things will make a little more sense.
If you know the song, the tune to the song, you'll hear it. You can sing along.
Okay.
Should I say what it is now?
I don't know it personally, so you go right
It's a
ahead.
blind song.
Sublime.
Ready for my Ruka?
Sublime, they do the theme for Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
That's why I don't know it. It's the
Oh, can you start it over? I'm so sorry.
It's very
Turn it up a
quiet.
tiny.
Can we can't hear it, Sir Mark.
Oh, here we go. British sci-fi TV is not limited to Doctor Who. There's so much more. Let's use this time to explore them. Here we go. Let's start with the Quatermass experiment. Adam Ahmed lives and UFO Pathfinders in space, ultraviolet and the fades. Gendry Baratheon was on the fades.
Whoa.
Yep. And then there's the Omega Factor survivors and Torchwood too. Sapphire and Steel, and also Doomwatch. And don't forget about Star Cops. It's just a little dance part.
There have been 3 moments that I thought the song was done. There's only 2 verses in.
It's
It's almost done. Let's move on to Space Island 1, Moonbase 3, and Black Mirror. Oh, how I love Black Mirror. I can't wait for season 4. You might think I'm done listing shows, but there's a couple more. Like the Tomorrow People and Misfits. Okay, I'll stop here. So now you know there's more out there than Doctor Who. Just turn on the BBC.
I'm sad you didn't do Red Dwarf.
I
I know
know.
you didn't mention Red Dwarf, but otherwise.
You had a whole Red Dwarf waffle.
Yeah, she did a whole Red
That's
Dwarf.
true.
Thank
That's
you.
true. That was
Okay.
really well done.
It's easy to overkill
Major
it.
props.
I wanted to
Very
give
cool.
attention to the other ones.
Well
that.
played.
It was good.
Well played indeed. So, chat, some
So
things, some
groovy.
housekeeping things to make sure that you know about and such. So, like I said at the start of the show, we just learned that we've been asked to move the beginning of season 2 of Masters of the Metaverse to the 11th. So it's going to be in 2 weeks. And my understanding is that we won't be going next week. I'm still learning this just as you are. That's okay. These things happen.
We're flexible.
Yeah, we have some really fun stuff in store for that, though. And so please spread the word. It's going to be a fun show. We've got a ton of avatars we're going to drop. We have some really fun new stuff happening in the store. But we're also going to be seeing a couple of changes with the cast, not on a long-term basis, but as the beginning of the next story arc. We're going to have to say goodbye to Christian for a little while. As
Only
he's got
3
a show
episodes, though.
that he's working on.
Yeah.
And,
Only 3.
So we will be getting
But I'll
back
still be here on
eventually.
Fridays for DFA until that show opens, then I'll be back on Mondays, but not Fridays.
We are also going to be saying goodbye to Sarah for a little while, as she is going to be hanging out on DFA for the next couple of months primarily, and we'll be getting her back off.
Because I'll be like
and
teaching full time, and I can't do both.
Yes.
And teachers like that.
Yes, but we will still have Vanessa, and we will still have Maggie, and Matt's going to be hanging out with us for quite a while as well. Ben is going to come back and play with us for a while, and a couple other folks who we've been talking to who are going to be showing up in season 2, and eventually we'll be getting most of the band back together again. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're very excited for that.
Yeah.
There are a couple of minutes left, and if people, I mean, why not just do a really quick Q&A type thing? 'Cause we've got some time to kill.
Ask us some questions, chat.
So if you've got anything you want to ask us, chat, you can fire away really quick.
I understand that most of us don't have a device to see what you
No,
say.
Chris would have to tell us
Christian
what-
does,
or
and I
Christian.
do.
I'll turn it on right now.
You did.
Mark is
what
doing
were you guys
something.
looking at if you
Mark
didn't-
is.
Oh, he's
Oh, I
gonna
turned
put
it off a while back.
Oh, you're
though.
adorable. You think that I can
I
read
had it
that
on
far?
first.
Oh, you had it on for the. You were doing that.
Oh, man.
To you.
Yes, we were hoping to get Steve on at some point, but now he's very busy with
DFA.
as well. Does Matt really want to come back?
I think he's playing it up that he doesn't.
Sometimes I play a character, a crusty asshole version of myself, who's slightly more of a crusty asshole than the actual crusty asshole who you see before you now.
Okay, wait.
Oh, you can see them.
What does the fox say?
Ding, 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 ding.
I love that song. What is a favorite prop you've brought in for a character?
I liked my wand.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Space Princess props were pretty.
They were pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
I would bring that robe back anytime I can.
Oh, the bear coat.
The bear coat. was
coat.
awesome.
Oh,
pretty
the
good.
bear coat.
Yes, I specifically did not mention the bear coat as a favorite prop.
Steve,
Whatever, you loved it.
Do you like the glasses
love
for
it.
your look?
Well, obviously, Steve,
I
they look
guess so.
amazing.
Let's see what else is
They
in there.
wanted to know what play was
no,
taking
Red, we
Christian
don't
away.
normally change GMs. That was just this episode was insane.
But it's happened
situation.
before, so
It's happened once or twice. Sometimes it's happened through a hack attack.
Bring Silent Jim.
Christian,
to
what
the
show are you
Metaverse.
doing that you won't be with us for a little while?
A show called Cymbeline? Cymbeline by some joker named Shakespeare.
He's a professional.
He's
Will
British,
you
so it's
break-
probably going to be really
Maggie.
fun.
on DFA, if you have
What?
I have broken on DFA. You've all seen it, so it's entirely possible that I will break on DFA. Yes,
Maggie, how do you feel with the glasses?
I don't know. They're fine.
they're always seem the most.
They're my sunglasses that I popped the lenses out
That's
of.
what that was.
So now she can't see on the way home, but she got a funny bit in for the show today.
Why am I the most dangerous? I don't know. They give me big swords and stuff. That's
Let's see.
my answer.
I'm going to hold off on any spoilers for guest appearances right now, but we've got several people that we've been having some good conversations
William
with.
Peak Shear.
That's the guy. Billion Peak Shear.
Yes.
Which Matt is leaving?
What?
Which Matt?
No, Mats are
Mats are
leaving.
leaving.
Don't worry.
No, we're keeping our Matt.
Just Matt Doyle. He's the only one leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt stays here.
That person doesn't
the other
watch the
Matt
show.
stays there.
Seriously, they stole my car.
I'm not
right?
sure if Elf Moon went with the Ghostier or Caitlin, or
Maybe
did Elf
not.
Star make a choice too?
I don't know.
I don't think we ever
The
established
Pierre
that.
didn't seem to care about much.
We will do a recap of season 1 at the beginning of season 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so you
in
can
fact-
check that out, Red.
Related to that, Ben and I have been having a conversation. He wants to do some stuff with the intro and some tweaks to season 2 as well. So I think we'll have a new thing
Cast
to
of
launch for
Friends.
that. What?
Spoilers on appearances. Cast of Friends confirmed.
Yes. Yes, we've spared no budget. It's going to be all
Yeah.
Ross all the time. David Schwimmer will be here doing physical comedy for your enjoyment.
When is Just For You dropping? Oh, yeah. Have you been working on the Just For You song?
Metaverse DFA crossover possibility. It sort of depends on.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
All
of people
things are
playing
possible
on
in the
Wolf right
Metaverse.
now,
Yeah,
so
all
we'll see what
things are
happens
possible.
with it.
Stay tuned to this spot.
Break count on an overlay, maybe. We'll find out.
That'd be awesome.
Are any of the pilots going to start experiencing dissociative identity disorder? Most likely.
Spoilers.
Always.
I don't know. I just assume at this point.
The Patreon buffs, the Zoe Patreon, how those work. So one of the things that's been happening is, and honestly,
Thanks,
it got
Red.
derailed a little bit by Gen Con, but one of the things that's been going on is Zombie Orpheus Patreon backers, when we change casts, we do a poll on the Zombie Orpheus Patreon page and let them vote on handing out certain buffs. Basically a +1 that is cumulative, depending on how many people vote for a given player, and also bonus armor or kind of like a force shield kind of situation. And so that's what the Patreon buffs are that are going on. We also a few times have allowed the Patreon voters to make some decisions about what prior avatars cast members can tap into and use. So that's another thing that's happening.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
can control us even more if you're a Patreon.
Yes.
If you're part of
Paxima
the
wants to
Patreon.
know what our favorite moment of season 1 was that's not chat related.
Favorite moment of season
Not
1?
chat related.
Not chat related.
I liked being Johnny Appleseed and speaking with the lisp. I thought that was funny.
That was my favorite
Yeah,
part
all
too.
the meta meltdowns, I think.
Specifically the intelligent rat swarm in the shape of a buffalo to vouch for my character. That's my favorite.
Oh, your
part
rescuing
of the
of
whole
topless
season.
Maggie.
That was also that was a close second.
That was
Yeah.
good.
That was good too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one Vanessa?
Non-chat related.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. I have a lot of fun. I'm sure there are some moments. I have to think about that one.
Are there parts of the show that are not chat related? No, there's not.
Right. Maybe
You
that's
guys
why
do
it's hard for
amazing
me to
things.
think of.
There's the
something.
commute to and from the studio.
Yeah, that's not chat related. That's
Tiny Titan was a lot of fun.
Yes.
oh my god.
I really enjoyed Tiny Titan.
Which member of chat does the cast like the most? You guys are just amazing
choose.
in math.
Oh, we all like Paximo the best. Don't let them fool you.
I actually, there have been so many fun people in chat.
I know. No, we won't be at New York Comic Con.
No. And actually, we won't have.
That'd be dope,
we won't
but-
have anyone at PAX West either, believe it or not. Although we will be here, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, we're taking over this studio.
Yeah, we're working on this. That's true. That's why we're not going to do PAX West, is we're too busy plotting our move on Hyper North. Kidding.
We will accept Paximo as an answer.
Okay, fine. Paximo. There, she's our favorite.
Sorry, not to play favorites, but she's just better than the rest of you.
Objectively, let's take a look at the charts.
This is why he's leaving for a few weeks.
What?
So you can-
Oh, Questlandia's most dangerous halfling grandma.
What happened?
Show that to
So
the camera.
cute.
It won't be able to see it.
Someone drew a picture. It looks amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jacob Blackman is
Jacob, let
the
me see what you
best.
did.
Now he's the favorite.
That's awesome.
You heard
No, I honestly, guys, there's so many of you who have just been fantastic, and for those of you,
We
who
love
made it,
you.
Those of you who made it to Gen Con, it was so amazingly
cool to
awesome
meet you
to meet
guys.
a bunch of you there. And if Hyper does any kind of PAX West gathering thing, ideally we can find a way to
Just
to
tweeted it,
meet
me.
there too. Did he tweet it?
To the left. There you go. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right. To the front.
Man,
to the
I can't.
front.
I don't know how to
to the back,
focus this thing.
to the
I
back.
can point it at it.
Dip.
Close enough.
Dip.
But
keep
yeah,
going.
any of
Keep
you,
going.
if Hyper does any kind of PAX West thing, it would be awesome to crash that and get to see and meet some more of you. Because we really have been enjoying the heck out of getting to work
Did
with you guys.
Paximo not even hear that she was a fit? Oh my gosh.
I would not worry about
You
it.
were confirmed the cat's favorite, Jeff.
She finally fell asleep. What did I miss? I heard my name.
What did I miss? What's going on?
I was making a shirt.
She was probably tending to her freaking children.
Actually, you're wearing another shirt, aren't you, right now? You're in swarm form.
Yeah,
I'm in swarm form.
I'm in swarm form.
So I don't have to declare it.
Okay, I think we're close to, if not ready. Is LA ready for us, Mark? Or
Well, I have only 2 of you join Discord because we suck at technology.
And Chris won't tell us how to get on it no matter how many times we ask him because he says it's his thing.
I don't think
I've
that's
never
ever
said
occurred.
any of these
His
things.
exact words, and then he punched me.
No. I might have. For the
so
sass.
we just suck at. I'm having super deja vu.
What?
Me threatening to punch
What?
Christian?
No, just like this moment with the thing and the stuff.
Is there that part where it's
Maggie, use your nouns.
I told Maggie how to do it, Christian. Paxmo, yes, you did, but it still didn't work, and I was too embarrassed to tell you that it didn't work.
On Discord?
It won't.
I can
I've
show you
got
how to
the
get in.
app. It's not letting me.
For the right price, he'll show us
you
how
know
to
what?
get in. Did you hear that, chat?
Mine didn't work either. I gave it to Chris and made him fix it.
Yes, I'm putting words in your mouth. What?
I'm not. No, I didn't say any of that.
Maggie, use your nouns is a phrase that's used far too often in our house.
No, I just said.
And then he picked our most prominent feature and he used that to describe us.
What?
I'm Skinny Nose Boy.
I was just gonna say asshole McDipfuck.
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
I'm not.
It's not cool to
That
use his ancestral
Scandinavian.
name.
Whoa.
And we bookend with another break.
That was good.
Okay, I don't know
That
what's
was good.
happening.
Well
don't
played,
either.
Mr.
We're confused.
I know, I'm trying to
The
work
girls'
hard.
table is again
Maggie, the
confused by
app
the
didn't
boys.
work either.
Yeah,
no.
look, I know.
Maggie, the app has never worked.
No, because I have. Look, okay.
Maggie the app.
Maggie, the app. I've got it on my phone right now and it doesn't work for shit.
That's just a picture of Maggie, you dipfuck.
Are we done? It's 9:01.
Oh, for the Lord.
We love you
For the
so
love of
much.
God,
So
nothing to
much
say.
chat.
Thank you for making it
Yeah.
awesome for us to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss
have
you
made
guys.
this very, very fun, and yeah, it has been a rough week, but it's
has.
been really, really fun to come and play with you guys.
Yes.
And,
I'm
thank you
also
your
open for
support.
any questions that people have
Leave me alone.
after this
I'm
week.
not
Oh,
trying.
after, yeah.
Just so everyone knows.
I'm honestly just waiting for them to say that they're going back to LA at this point. Vanessa, anything else you want to drop?
Mark is thumbs upping us.
Fuck.
You want to drop anything else?
Product.
It's time to go to LA.
Mark thumbs up to us.
Okay, it sounds like they're heading down to LA. So
You guys want to go to BJ McCann
we
job?
will see you guys
BJ
in
McCann
2
job.
weeks for the season premiere of season 2 of Masters of the Metaverse.
I need to get me some
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night.